That's my boy right there. See how my boy give me my props, man? My boy Knowledge said I called it. Thank you, brother. We're going to get into it. We're going to be lit. I need the likes up, man. I'm going to talk my shit today. Y'all, if somebody going to want to sit there and say, I'm cocky, y'all can do that. Y'all can do that. But I'm going to talk my shit today. Y'all need to be on no other channel but mine, man. No, everybody need to come over here, man. I've been telling you guys, man, I'm the real thing. I'm the real thing, man. I told y'all the exact package. The exact package. I told y'all, I'm going to talk my shit. Please get the likes up. I'm going to talk. Where my champagne at, man? Where my champagne at? Y'all got to forgive me today, man. Please forgive me today, man. But I'm going to talk my shit. I deserve it. Guys, man, I had 6,000 subscribers on August 1st. And I'm not at 7,000 now. I'm not at 7,000 now. Listen. I'm going to talk my shit today, man. So get the likes up, man. Y'all need to be on other channels. Thank you. I need that. I think I don't do that. I'm more laid back and key. But I told y'all, not only I told y'all the exact thing. I ain't just say to Dallas. I told y'all the exact players, and I said a first round pick. Look at my boy. Look at my boy right here. Y'all got to give me my props. You know, if you're not subscribed, we need the new subscribers to come in, man. We have to make them believer, man. My boy Brad said Kareem bomb. Thanks, Brad, man. See, the real one's gonna give me my credit, man. The real one's gonna give me my credit. I'm gonna let y'all up, man. And I just want to dance right now. I don't think I got too much talking to do. I really don't. Because I'm seeing people, and then today what I heard, I'm gonna tell y'all how it transpired and what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all the beginning how the information came to me with Dallas. The information came to me. I'm gonna break everything down to you guys, to the nitty gritty. My son Twitter is going crazy. His son, go follow him, man. Because we man locked in, man. His joint is crazy. Look, he had 11,000 because we both shared the same thing. If y'all can see it, he had it's my son Doc Llewellyn. He had 11,000 in 11 minutes because they like you right, man. Listen, I'm going to, man. When we get to 100 people here, let's get the likes up, man. Woo! It's crazy because part of me like, damn, it's like I know people like he getting all excited. He ain't go to the Lakers, but it's the thing y'all don't know. It's personal to me. Let me get all you guys who rock with me. Salute y'all. You guys the best. It's not about y'all. It's about when I post stuff, people was coming at me sideways. This what this about. Yes, I know you guys want y'all wanted Kyrie with the Lakers. I wouldn't had no problem Kyrie with the Lakers, right? But this is about the guys for all these months. For these months, every time they really bothered me. You know what I'm saying? They bothered me because, and I got frustrated because I'm saying I speak on stuff. Oh, news, I'm unsubscribing. People's coming at me sideways. And it's not a shot to Tyler as we stand. But from the whole offseason to now, he do trades every single day. Nobody don't talk about unsubscribing to his channel. They don't get on him. He get it's not a problem. Like, you know, it's like with me, it's like personal. Guys unsubscribe. Oh, Kareem, that's corny. You said like coming at me, and I'm like, when I tell you something, I'm boxed in. I can't say much. I'm trying to give you guys the play where y'all could try to figure it out. When it came to me with the Kyrie thing, right? I told you guys, soon when they said everybody talking to Lakers, I'm the first one went left. Ticket was like, oh, Kyrie going to the Lakers. All these channels, Kyrie going to the Lakers. I came right here immediately like, nah, he going to that. Immediately when that thing happened, it came beforehand. It came to me that Dallas Mavericks, the thing was, what they want to make the deal, and they said Spencer Dinwiddie, they tried to throw Christian Woods in there. At first, they talk immediately. And what happens is when it went public, they already, prior to it going public, it went a few hours before, maybe like 6 hours before, in the middle of the night while we were asleep, that he asked them out, and this thing came a little beforehand. They wanted Christian, they tried to throw Christian Wood, and the Nets told them, if you put Dorian Finney-Smith in that deal, you got a deal, right? It came to me right then and there after they said Dorian Finney-Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie, they got a deal. It's a wrap. They tried to put Christian Woods and Dinwiddie. This before it came out. Because when stuff comes out, man, let me explain something. See, I got to be careful because now that the channel growing, and you know, you don't want no leaking and nothing. But when we heard it, it already, I didn't know, but when we all heard it, it already was things behind the scenes that this is what's going to happen. When news come out, this is how it works. I'm going to give y'all some real insight stuff, right? Now, this is how this works. When the news come out, let's say NBA, they tell their players and everything. That's why they don't like when the players come on social media and just blur stuff out. The NBA, at the end of the day, I've been trying to tell you guys, is a business at the end of the day. They want things run a certain way. Normally, you don't see stuff happen on Sunday. Normally, that's why I said Tuesday, maybe Monday. I'm surprised that happened Sunday. But I came on the thing earlier today. I said, you know, Nets want to get something done because they want to do another deal. I say that today? But the traction started going the Lakers' way because Dallas was hesitant on giving him the 2-year deal. Dallas was hesitant, the 4-year deal. And Kyrie's sticking on a 4-year deal. So now they went, and the Lakers and them ramped up thing early this morning. The Lakers, and so my guy told me, boom, yo, Lakers might get him. They're ramping up talks. And now, you know, Dallas got young players, but the Nets want something done now because they want to flip the picks into another move. I told you guys that earlier. And I said, if I'm wrong, I'm be the first one to apologize. I thought he was going to Dallas. When I'm hearing that it's pretty a done deal, now we just have to see. They told Dallas from the gate, and I can't tell you guys, I told them from the gate, if Dorian Finney-Smith in that deal with Dinwiddie always was part of it. It was Dinwiddie, and they start talking immediately. The minute, oh damn, my bad. Let me go back into how things work. So let's say I'm Kyrie, right? And I go to Josiah, and I say I want out, right? So, okay, Josiah tell him, be easy, right? We're going to wait. He goes to Adam Silver. yo, we got unhappy players. This is a superstar. We ain't talk about no regular player. Superstar. Adam Silver say, wait. Don't do it now. If you're going to announce it, we're going to give the stuff to Woj or whatever it's going to be. Wait till tomorrow, right? So everything is time structured. NBA don't like doing deals on the weekends anyway, Saturday and Sunday. No. So what happens is now Adam Silver and it's structured. They're not gonna do no 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. They're not gonna do that. Even though he said it and it got to the people, we're gonna wait till tomorrow and announce it. So now tomorrow be announced, but the teams immediately, Josiah, Dallas, Lakers, and now they talk immediately before it comes out. Like, you know what I mean? It's not, we're gonna announce it now, but then it's gonna come out that way, right? That's how it works. So reason why I know y'all probably like, damn, Kyrie said this, an hour later, Kareem came with that because it came to me that Brooklyn told Dallas, if Dorian Finney-Smith in that deal, it could be a deal. They worked that parameters out early. They didn't want to get rid of Finney-Smith. They wanted Dallas wanted to throw Christian Wood in that deal. They said, no, Finney-Smith, you got a deal. So I don't know what happened after that. But I told you guys from the gate, I told y'all exactly a draft pick. I told y'all the exact deal an hour later, way before even people talk about Dallas. And I stood on that and said, I'm betting anybody he's not going to the Lakers because Josiah did not want to do business with the Lakers. But what happened is today, they was running out of time because a lot of teams said they're not giving Kyrie no 4-year deal. So now they had to go back to the Lakers. They really didn't want to deal with the Lakers. That's why Lakers said, that's why they said, all right, give me both of your young players. The Brooklyn was in a tight spot. If Dallas didn't want to do it, Brooklyn might have to force to deal with the Lakers. That's why I did that's why I came out today and said what I said, because they was in a tight situation in a tight short period of time because they still want to win. And if they would have got the picks from the Lakers, they want to hurry and make other deals. Because you don't want to wait till Thursday and then some players you might could not even Thursday, Wednesday, and other players start moving. You don't want that. That's something you don't want. You don't want to say, okay, Wednesday come, and let's say by Wednesday, let's say a couple good high-end role players done got traded by Wednesday, and now guys who they might have had in their mind, like, oh, we can get him with this. And now they gone. They want to make a deal ASAP. And I said that. I called it. You know what I'm saying? I called it, and I told you guys. I told you guys. And that's just what it is. I told people. And like I said, and guys, part of me really want to go to my comment section and look back to people who were disrespecting me, man. Listen, man, let me tell you something clear as day with me, man. I don't have to sit there be coming on here capping and making stuff up, man. I don't got time for that. I really don't. And it's not like it makes a difference. One thing about me, you guys know about me, man. One thing you must know about me, do you picture me a type that it's not benefiting me doing that? It's not benefiting me doing that because I don't see no real jump in numbers. It's not like when I do it, I'm getting 14, 15,000 views. It's the same amount of thing. I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. But at the end of the day, like I said, I grew up with somebody that works in the NBA office, been with them over 25 years. Been there with Larry when the commissioner was a regular, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He grew up with me. Stuff he get, sometimes he gets stuff from players. He locked in. Me and him, 2 different lifestyles. We grew up together, everything good. I went left, he went right. But you still can remain friends. A guy don't have to be into what I'm into for we to be friends. We remain friends. He don't want to see me in jail. He said, yo, he always say to this day, he never met nobody basketball mind like me. He see how I scout. He see I see through things. Guys get mad at me, thinking, you're on some bull crap. You don't like Austin Reeves. You don't like this guy. It's not that I don't like them. I just saying y'all overrating them. I'm putting them in a proper place. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting them in a proper place. He see me and he know at the end of the day, I'm about that money. At the end of the day, I'm about that money. And he wants me to do right. He said, yo, go on YouTube and kill it. Anything I could do for you, Kareem, man, I send you some little behind the scenes stuff that blah, 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 and I'm going to do it. And I start rocking. It came like that. I said, okay. I came on YouTube with a basketball channel and I do that. He give me little tips, bids, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 and I do it. That's all it is. It's nothing major. I'm not saying like he know everything. Some things he gonna be, but he going by what he heard from reliable. Some people he connected to certain players. He connected to certain players on his own. I would never sit on here be here lying to you guys, man. I came and told y'all the Zach deal. I heard immediately after what happened. And Josiah ain't want to deal with the Lakers, period. They said if Dorian Finney-Smith in that deal, we give you that. And I came and told you guys an hour later. An hour later. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I see a lot of guys like the Lakers done. Rob ain't fell asleep. They didn't want to do, they didn't want to do that, period. They did not want to do it, period. Rob did not fall asleep, man.
Kareem.
What up, Elder?
Salute, my brother. Hey, we got to give a shout out to that young brother Noel. He was on point about this last night, wasn't he? Remember, he said, I believe he's going either to Dallas or to Phoenix. Remember he said that?
Yeah, but I did a video an hour after. You saw my video?
No, actually I didn't, because when I got on it watching it,
no, I talk about the minute Kyrie said he's getting traded. I did a video. Remember, I think I texted you, said I'm making bets he's not going to the Lakers. You ain't see that video?
Oh, yeah. That one.
I called this exact same deal. That's why all these people saying I was right. I called the exact same deal right after it happened.
Oh, okay.
And my son Twitter.
I did see that one. My bad. I did see that one. No, I did see that one. I thought you were talking about the one today. No, I remember that. I remember that. That was on. You talking about on Friday, huh?
Oh, so when it happened, I told my son right now is viral because we got we talked and he put it on his Twitter. He viral. Okay. It's going crazy. He had 11,000 and like 10 minutes. Everybody's like, yo, he called it. See, he verified. He got a blue check on there because he's in media.
I got you.
So
I'm a little surprised that Dallas was willing to pay him. I'm a little surprised.
That was the holdup.
It made sense. Like I remember telling the young brother last night, the players make sense for Dallas because what's the name? The only thing we knew about Brooklyn was that they wanted win now players. They didn't want to tank. They want to win now. They don't want them picks going to Houston to be bad. So when he said Dorian Finney-Smith and old boy Dinwiddie, I'm like, well, them players make sense. I just don't see Mark Cuban committing to Kyrie like that, but he did. So hey,
but Elder, he's saying that I said this 20 minutes after Kyrie announced it. That's why
you had him going to Dallas.
I said you ain't see my video then.
I did. I just don't remember. I remember watching that video on Friday.
No, I literally said when Kyrie and I text you, I said he's going to Dallas.
Okay.
Look at your text. I'm gonna go look. I said he's going. I got the thing.
I look back at it because
that's why all these people say
so that's a lot to go through.
But that's why everybody saying I was right. I called it, and I said I will bet any money he's not going to the Lakers.
Oh, I remember you saying that. Now I remember you telling me.
I did a video saying,
I'm like, I don't believe he's going to the Lakers either.
Yo, I said Dallas. I said the exact same deal they got. I said first round pick, Dinwiddie, and because what happened was they saw a gate, but the whole thing was the financial part of it. Afterwards, the financial part of it, that the 4 years, that's what stalled a lot of people.
Yeah. I wonder where the Lakers at with the Utah thing then, because I heard that was on the table still. And I'm wondering, it sounds like they could get that done with one pick.
Yeah, I think they get it done one pick.
I don't know why they wouldn't do that deal.
Because Malik Beasley is not, they try to get a first round pick for Malik Beasley. Nobody budged on that.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt, it's like shady. People, first round picks is real tough these days. If you're not like that, nobody giving up these first now, because a lot of these young guys stepping in the NBA and performing. So it's not like, so now teams don't look at first round picks sometimes like they used to. Sometimes people look at first round picks like, damn, it's gonna take, we draft a guy, it may be 3 or 4 years. I ain't gonna have a job. Now with this talent level coming out now, the draft is getting deeper and deeper because players, and this what me and you get killed for, Elder, because we talk about how weak this era is. So now a lot of people can play in this era immediately, opposed to they probably wasn't ready physical, mentally. A lot now. Look how deep now. Every draft now. Look at all these guys now. Undrafted guys. A lot of it's becoming normal now. Think about it. Look at the last few years. You could go look at a second round pick. That wasn't happening back. I mean, they coming in first round.
As many, right?
Eric Pascal. First year in the NBA, played well with Golden State. Guys now coming in, Kendrick Nunn, undrafted. Guys now coming in at an alarming rate, doing it. Teams see this. They see that these guys come in. So now it's like, I'm holding on to a pick because I get a guy that probably more talented than this guy, and I got him for 4 years, and he's younger, or whatever the case may be. That be the thing why first round picks now and the money cheaper people is now. So now, like you said, we could get that deal for one pick because even though Malik Beasley, but people still know who Malik Beasley is. That's elite in the NBA and threes or whatever, but he been in the league. Once you've been in the league, you know what you is. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they say a leopard don't, strike, but
yeah. Hey, yeah, I see the text too when we went back and forth, and I was saying that we both agreed that he's gonna be out of Brooklyn, and I named the 3 teams. You said word, and you told me, you said I think he's going to Mavs or he stays. I see that right here.
I said Mavs or he stays.
Mavs or he stays.
Yeah.
Definitely sending him west. And then you said he is not going to the Lakers. And I said, I agree. I said, I agree.
I even came out on that same video, said I'm taking all bets because Joe Tsai and them didn't want, they said that he's not going to the Lakers. The only thing what happened today was a lot of teams backed up because teams didn't want to give Kyrie the 4-year deal. So now it kind of stuck them with the Lakers today, because them and the Lakers in talk today. It stuck them because teams was backing out saying, they don't give no 4-year deal. And Kyrie's is sticking on. I just told you that. He's on a 4-year. He wants that 4-year deal.
Hey, I'm going to tell you this. I know my boy Showtime them happy in Clipperville because they didn't really want him. I'm not mad. I'm happy actually because I prefer the depth. You know what I'm saying? Now, Kyrie does check a lot of boxes, but I prefer the depth. So if the Lakers got a chance to go get some actual depth that they need, some wing defense, some shooting that they need, I'm happy with that. Hopefully.
But you said this last night, so nobody could sit there and say, because you're not
That's why I had to get up
last night. You said that.
You did call it on Friday, and I just forgot. Because like I said, they don't know Kareem. We got thousands of texts in here. We go back for all the time. So, but I remember pulling it up. I just went and pulled it up.
My son on 43,000 on Twitter.
Your son is?
On 40, because we both like the information, I'm like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And he put the exact same deal on Twitter. And now everybody like, yo, you call like the same thing.
Yeah.
43,000.
I don't know what we do next. Banks, salute, my brother. Appreciate the super chat. He said, Kareem and Elder, what do they do next? Who is they? Are you talking about the Lakers? You talking about Brooklyn? We don't know. Hey, KD gonna have to wait, y'all, probably till he can't demand a hey, Kareem, he can't demand a trade while he hurt right now. He's not playing. He can't, you can't even trade him right now while he hurt like this, can you?
You can, but the team, that's on them. They have to sign a waiver that that they take him hurt.
I don't know what. Let me say it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what KD gonna do. I ain't gonna try to predict that.
I don't think you're gonna do it today, though.
Now I did hear that he put out some internal stuff, telling the whole team, y'all may want to start looking for other teams. So he ain't happy, and of course, him and Kyrie done talked. So, and this is a done deal now. This is no more playing around. So, Spencer Dinwiddie's cool. Dorian Finney-Smith is cool. But I don't think that's going to be enough to convince KD he going to win a chip there, you know? And Dallas, honestly, bro, to me, I think it's a bad move for Dallas. I don't like the move for Dallas, honestly. You had to give up too much of your defense. Now you don't have any wing defenders. You just gave up your best wing defenders. So I just think it was a real bad move for Dallas. They're going to get into shootouts, and I don't think Luka and Kyrie going to be able to outshoot these best teams in the West. I don't. And because of the money you got to commit to Kyrie, I mean, who can you, besides Woods, who can you get? Who can you re-sign? So I don't know. We'll have to see, man. I don't like giving up the two. Hey, the Lakers did the same thing. You got an offensive-minded guy and gave up wing defenders to get him, and look what it did with the Lakers.
But it gives Dallas time to find to get some, because Brooklyn that's they not finished. Brooklyn gonna make another deal. That's why I said earlier they want to get it done now. That's why I ain't
talking about for the shooters, Kareem.
I don't know who they going for, but they want another deal. That's why if you look at the video I said today, Brooklyn pushing it. They wanted to make another deal, whatever draft compensation they was getting. They want to make another deal. So
they're going to take them that 2027, 2029 pick they got and probably
from Dallas. Brooklyn, I mean,
they're going to move them picks from Dallas to get what they want.
They got from Dallas. They move it.
Let me ask you something. Think they're going to take them picks and move Ben Simmons?
That's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
Reason why I'm thinking that, because they was too when stuff came to me earlier, I ran and did the video that while it's pushing, but they wanted they wanted
who's gonna take Ben Simmons
to make I don't know, maybe they talking, they want to make another deal. That was their motivation to get something done now. Oh, Banks, thanks Banks. I'm sorry, I
already read it. I read that one. Smooth player shit. Salute my brother. Appreciate the super chat. He says, go get Ben Simmons and wait for Kyrie this summer. I don't think I think Kyrie there, bro.
He there.
They didn't give up all that for no rental, bro. They gave up 2 firsts, 2 seconds.
No, one first, 2 seconds.
Oh, what's the name said it was a 27 and a 29?
Nah, it's 1 first.
You sure?
Yeah.
1 first and 2 seconds.
Yep.
That's still a lot.
That's a lot.
But I would think they may want to move that 2027 then and try to get rid of Ben. I'm just thinking, who gonna take Ben? Who gonna take Ben right now? Who would take Ben?
You read this, Elder?
Yeah, I read it. SD Hydro, salute my brother. He said, Chris Haynes said, Kyrie Irving is said to be ecstatic about the trade to Dallas Mavericks and looking forward to joining forces with Luka. And league sources tell NBA TV at Bleacher Report, hey, Kyrie's already proven he can play with players like this.
We told people that yesterday. Remember, Elder? See, this is what I like about when we get on the thing, Elder. See, this is why and reason why I talked my shit early before you came, Elder, because I talk my shit because not these guys who here, but I told you. Remember, we went to 6,000 in August. Me and you went to 6,000 August 1st. Yeah. We celebrate. We only gained 500 from August to now. People stop believing in me. People start coming at me. Oh, y'all don't got no source. Oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, capping. Oh, this, that, and the third. listen, man, this is the place to be. Because remember, tomorrow is the anniversary for Kareem and Elder show. My boy Knowledge, I appreciate him. He been showing support. Tomorrow's the thing. And man, Elder, what we do, man, is nothing malicious. We told y'all yesterday he fits with Luka. Kyrie, people were saying yesterday, no, they don't fit. Man, Elder said he does fit. Because our Kyrie could play off the ball.
Yeah.
I think they're going to fit well.
Kyrie's more of a two guard, bro. That's what he told Harden. You come in, run the show. Let me play the two. You play the point. Kyrie is cool. LeBron played the point pretty much in Cleveland, and he played the two. The problem is when you put Kyrie at the point, put him at the lead, and have him run the show. That really ain't what you need him doing. I told you these guys are not real true point guards. They're more glorified twos. So as long as you got good facilitators on your team, you can get the best out of these dudes' talents. Kyrie ain't no different than Steph and Dame and all these dudes the same, bro. These are the same kind of players, in my opinion. They all are undersized two guards, in my opinion, because they're scoring. Your two guard used to be called your shooting or scoring guard. That's what he was. That's why he was SG. You used him to do that. Now all they've done is just bring that guy in a smaller package. That's it. That's all that this new NBA basketball has done, which is fine because that's the skill set these guys have. I think they're going to do fine offensively. I think where they're going to really struggle is defensive because they just got rid of two of their best defensive wings. They really did. They got great guards over there between Luka, Kyrie, and they still got boy. They still got Hardaway too, y'all. So they got good guards. They got good guards, but they don't have no defenders. They don't have no defenders.
But the thing is, it's enough time. They still got time. You put yourself in position. This is why you do deals early, because you put yourself in position to fill that hole. So it gives them an opportunity. I like it that they did it quick, because now Brooklyn could try to make another move to see, hey, what can we bring in to go with this guy? And sometimes this Spencer Dinwiddie and Brooklyn getting some good players now. Let's not just
players. Yeah.
And they made
very good players.
And think about this. They problem been Tatum. Did they have no Dorian Finney-Smith? Somebody threw, I don't know how true it is, but they said he played Tatum well. I saw somebody say on Twitter yesterday, I think yesterday or something.
Yeah. So, and Dinwiddie could go Glock for Glock with old boy. He can go Glock for Glock with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, so you can't. Sometimes deals like this, it looks corny, like, oh, you give them the star, but sometimes what they say, addition by subtraction, you never know.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they can move Ben Simmons and find some type of defensive stalwart guy to keep anchoring that defense, you know, they would be like I'm trying to think who, because that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. That's a max deal. So what's Ben making? 38, 36, something like that? 36? Yeah, he's making 36. That's a lot of money to make up. But they, man, they ain't gonna do this deal. But I'm telling you, the type of guy they could take a chance on, they're not gonna do it because he just came from there. But they could use a good wing defender, scorer type of dude like Tobias Harris, bro. They're not gonna do it. No. They're not gonna do it because of Philly.
They're not gonna do it, but that is
perfect. They could get a 3-team. If they could get a 3-team in there.
I like that.
That would be a nice pickup.
That will be.
Think about it. You put Dorian Finney-Smith, Tobias Harris. You got Spencer Dinwiddie. You still got Royce O'Neal. All them cats next to Kevin Durant and Claxton, and you still got Cam Thomas, bro. Brooklyn would have something. They need a true wing, though. They need a true wing that can score, too. You know what I mean? Not just knock a three down every night. They need a guy, and Tobias Harris can do that.
Yo, Elder, can you read this? He said what the Lakers should do now.
I'm sorry. Sorry, my brother. Appreciate your super chat. He said, what should the Lakers do now? To me, it's been clear for the Lakers the whole time. Go get depth. Utah sitting there. You can get that deal done for one unprotected. I would give that up for one unprotected. I would. Because I think those three players are easily worth. Oh, you fit that back? Easily worth. Yeah, you fit that. Yeah, I do. It's mine. Hey, man, I'm on the show, man. Go on, get on out of here, man. Why you come in that new dress on trying to get me all fired up, man? Shit. But yeah, the Lakers should just literally get the depth they need. Get these three players. Send two guys back. Because you're gonna have to, you only got room, you know what I mean? You gotta do a 3 for 2. Because we got one spot available. 3 for 2. Or let one of these dudes go. Cut a Scottie Pippen or something. I don't care. Cole Swider. Cut one of them dudes. I don't care what you gotta do. Right? But I think the Lakers just need to get the depth. And I think if you get Conley, that replaces the ball handling, that replaces the playmaking that you got from Russ, and you get a dead-eye shooter. Then if you get Beasley, Beasley leads the NBA in three-pointers made, y'all. Nobody's made more threes than this dude. This dude's a bona fide sniper. Then you get Vanderbilt, who can guard anything 1 through 5. That boy can guard anything, y'all. I'm telling you, he played defense for 2-3 people. So that's the deal for me. Now, 7 Day Sports, y'all know who always coming through heavy. Appreciate you, brother. He said, pay attention to Toronto. Fred will end up at Nets or Lakers. Lakers will get Levine or DeRozan or both. What's GTJ and Fred? Gary Trent Jr. and Fred or both. The Jazz deal is the second. I would prefer the Jazz deal. I really don't want Levine. That ain't the answer, in my opinion. He is definitely not the answer. I would do a DeRozan deal. Honestly, I would, if we can get the young talent. Like, I would do DeRozan, Williams, and Kobe White for those 2 picks. I would. Because DeRozan's only got 1 more year, right? KD to Phoenix. He wants out. Wow. And they're going, hey, you think they're going to do the big man? I know they're not doing Chris Paul. Paul.
Nah, I think that Brooklyn
has got to be 3 teams. I can't see them. They love Claxton. Hey, y'all, I keep saying this because I don't want people to be surprised. They got 3 All-NBA teams. Don't be surprised Claxton is the center on the 3rd All-NBA team this year, y'all. That brother been playing his tail off. He lead the league in blocks. That dude been playing some hella defense. So
he was.
I don't. You said what, Kareem?
No, I'm saying we got my son on here. Doc, what up? The elder here with him.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
You hear him?
He got his mic on?
Doc. All right, go ahead, finish talking. His mic must be off.
Yeah, he's saying he wants out. He going to Phoenix, man.
My mic is off?
Oh, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's good? Yo, you see, a lot gonna go on, man. Brooklyn, they saying KD went out. What you think will happen with KD?
I didn't hear KD once out. I didn't see that.
That's what they did. Somebody just said.
Yeah, I
didn't see that. KD went out. I heard through the grapevine that he communicated. KD did with his group.
Well, he probably gonna want out by the end of the season, but I think KD, regardless, he understands he's not gonna get traded by the deadline, so he would still play basketball to the end of the year and then ask for a trade at the end of the year. So now he's still gonna be a Brooklyn Net, so you ain't no worry about him getting traded during the trading deadline.
Yeah, I think the same. It's just too rushed. It'd be too rushed now. I bet offers coming in though, because they said teams are calling already.
Yeah, but Brooklyn, that'd be too much for them to try to do right now.
Hey, man, the framework was already there all summer. You don't get rid of all that information. The players ain't really changed. What you stepping up to do to get him now? Especially since he was playing like an MVP before he got hurt. Everybody said he was playing like an MVP. They was in first place. Shoot, he had that team, 25-8?
Listen, well, to me, the Nets just got better to me right now. So I feel like now they could guard Boston, they could switch. I understand y'all don't like Ben Simmons like that, but you can't trade Ben Simmons now because you need somebody to play point guard. Okay, at the end of the day, he still get 10 assists a game. He gets Steph Curry going. He gets Joe Harris, if Joe Harris is still there, going. And he's going to get Vinny Smith going there. And you understand, you said Nick Claxton have his best year. You know why? Because Ben Simmons is on the team. That's what Ben Simmons do. He make everybody better. He made JJ Redick better. He made Seth Curry better. He made Marco Bellinelli better. Ayo Suave, Robert Covington. All these guys got better underneath Ben Simmons. So you can't trade Ben Simmons. Understand you don't like him. He might get 6 points, but he might get 8 assists too. He gonna still get rebounds, and he gonna be able to be another body to defend Tatum and Brown. So you can't trade Ben Simmons. Not yet.
I know your pops don't like him, but your pops, me and him go at it because I don't have a problem with Ben Simmons. I actually like Ben Simmons. And I was telling them last night that just kind of the way these dudes get raised, man, and never have to go through adversity, always getting everything they want. Ben Simmons, I just don't think he's happy. I really don't. I don't think he's happy. I don't think he's where he wants to be. The only thing I've ever heard really come out of his mouth is he want to be West. He wants to play for one of those Western coast, in California. So he wants to be over there with either with Sacramento, Lakers, Clippers, Golden State. That's all I heard. And that was a year or so ago. But I think what we getting from Ben is just a guy that's not happy. He's in a locker room that was toxic in Philly. This locker room's been toxic. They say KD don't even speak to the dude. They say KD don't talk to this.
That's a fact.
How you expect the guy to go out and give you your best? You want the best player won't even talk to you. So I get it. And these guys they got built and they ain't been going through adversity their whole life. So again, I can see that, and I see your point. Ben's that defensively, bro. Do y'all see Brooklyn defensively? Bro, it'll be hard to score on, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to score on.
Yeah, Finney Smith and Ben Simmons for the guard Tatum and Brown will slow them down. You got to score at KD, and they still got another move in them.
And you got
Joe Harris is next up, so Joe Harris is out of there.
I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to go look on Twitter right now. Lakers fans are pissed. They are literally pissed off.
They shouldn't be.
They shouldn't be. They should have knew that was just propaganda. All of that LA trades and propaganda was never happening. If you go look at my Twitter, I've been said what the trade was going to happen. All the LA stuff was fake.
Elder, I'm happy. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm happy as fuck.
Me too, bro.
Because you know why, Elder?
Why?
You get a fucking A+. I want that Utah trade, use that one pick, and then we get rid of fucking Patrick Beverly and the big tall man we never used with the other first round, and go get that shooter from Toronto, and now we could win this shit. Because I want him to get rid of the players so that dumbass coach, Darwin Scam, that's what we call him here, to get rid of all them fucking guards playing that small ball, killing us. Please, come on.
So Doc, let me ask you this. So he just said what you said, a 3-team deal with Tobias Harris for but like you said, now I think they're going to.
I'm saying that type of player, if you are committed to move Ben Simmons, you got to bring back that type of player. Now, of course, he can't go back to Philly, so you'd have to do 3 teams.
I cannot believe this shit.
If you're committed to moving. Now, if you're not,
they got a few picks just now, right, from Dallas. So maybe they use the picks. Maybe they just use the picks and Joe Harris or whoever else and get Bogdanovich from the Pistons. You never know. They could get that.
No. It's not bogey right now. Like what I'm hearing is that they're looking.
I wouldn't want him.
No, what I'm hearing is that DeMar DeRozan and Pascal Siakam actually showed interest in coming to Brooklyn. That's what I'm hearing. And to the dude that was here yesterday calling me a dumbass and saying that he's not going to Phoenix or Dallas.
Apologize, Noel, huh?
Not
apologize now, don't Noel.
Yeah, I heard you say that yesterday while I was watching your show.
Hey.
Nah, he's not gonna apologize to me because like that's just how people do. But respect to you, Kareem, respect to Elder and stuff like that. Like as what Elder was saying, like the Nets just got better defensively. If you look at Dorian Finney-Smith, he guards Tatum the best. That's what that's the biggest hurdle for them.
Multiple bodies to throw at them dudes.
Yeah, multiple. Yeah, definitely.
Durant got a team now. He should be happy. What is he worried about?
No, he's not. He's not. Durant is not. Durant. What I'm hearing is that Durant was monitored throughout this whole process. And Elder, him and Ben, like they actually have a group chat. Durant had an interview. He talked about it too on his podcast. So him and Ben talk in a group chat a lot and stuff like that. As far as the Lakers, this is what I was saying yesterday. I think.
So Durant. So you heard that Durant speak to Ben Simmons?
Durant said it on this podcast. Durant said like the most thing he speaks on is the group chat. Ben Simmons is on the group chat and they chat.
Hey, my brother, I heard he is a part of the group chat, but I'm talking about like while they're there in the facilities and all that kind of stuff. I hear it ain't no convo, but that ain't how it is with all the other players though.
Oh, Elder, KD said he wants out now. The Phoenix Suns going after him.
He just don't.
That's not true. True. That's like no. I mean, not you, Elder. The other guy. That's not true, man. Stop bringing. The Phoenix Suns are assuming KD wants out, but KD has been monitored throughout this whole situation. What's going on? KD approved the trade. Like it's not like all those is just rumors and speculations. Like KD's not gonna ask for a trade.
KD's number one concern right now probably is I gotta get help.
Yeah.
Back on this court.
Absolutely.
So I need
Elder, they just got better. New Jersey just got better.
Yeah, I think they did. I think Brooklyn
Come on, man. Do people know basketball? They think it's all about scoring. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Dallas gonna get the shit beat out of them. But that trying to score, they're gonna get killed. They ain't got no defense.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but
they gave up two. I see my team do the same thing. We gave up all our perimeter defenders. We let one walk and gave up two for Russ, and our defense ain't been the same since.
Ain't been the same.
So I don't expect Dallas, which remember, Dallas had a top 10 defense last year. That's what kind of helped propel them to get to the West Conference Final.
Sure did.
And already fell off this year, so that's why they were kind of, a middle of the line mediocre team this year.
Now y'all do know it's about to be a riot in LA, right?
Man, that'd be fine.
They ain't tripping, man.
Elder, can I ask you a question, Elder? Yeah, Elder, I got a question because this is how I was feeling. Do you think that if the Lakers got a package of, let's say, the guy from Dallas, the defender, I forgot his name. What's his name? He makes low money. He's been Minnesota. What's the guy's name?
Dallas, Minnesota.
No. I'm sorry, not Dallas. Utah. He plays for Utah. I'm sorry, Utah. He used to be.
That's the trade I want.
Yeah, he used to be a defender in Minnesota. What's his name?
And he in Utah now?
He's in Utah.
He's talking about the three players they got.
Talking about Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, yeah. So if you get Vanderbilt, Mike Conley, and a Jordan Clarkson, to me, I think that's better than getting Kyrie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree, but I wouldn't do Clarkson. I would do Beasley.
I wouldn't do Clarkson.
I wouldn't do Clarkson. I would do Beasley.
Oh, Beasley or Clarkson.
Oh,
Clarkson.
Yeah, that's
We'll
what's
be deep. That's what we need.
Yeah, hold on. That's what I heard on the table is Vanderbilt, Conley, and Beasley. And they saying one, I think the Lakers is offering a protected first, and they're trying to get a fully unprotected, which I think it should be that. I think it should be fully unprotected, honestly. Because I think Vanderbilt by himself is worth that, but him and Beasley together gotta be worth that. Conley, I understand, is a negative contract. I understand that. So I can see where they say, well, if these guys are worth two, Conley's -1, we give you one. It makes sense. But it should be unprotected. If the Lakers are trying to play hardball, I think if that Utah deal is on the table for unprotected, they need to do that now and quit playing around.
I know. Do this shit now. Stop playing around, man.
But the Lakers would have to decide either can we send another player to you so that because we only got one extra roster spot, or who we going to cut, which to me, Scottie Pippen Jr. should be the easiest one to cut. We don't need another small guard at all.
Thank you.
He would be the one I would cut if I got to cut a player. But I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the show, we shouted you out, Noel, because I had forgot. You said this last night, but I forgot. Kareem texted me Friday when all this went down, and we texted about this. And he did tell me, through text, he said, hey, I think he's going to Dallas. I was like, wow. And then he got on this thing and he told anybody, I'll bet any of you bookers he ain't going to the Lakers. I can tell you that now. Neither one of us thought he was going to the Lakers. But Kareem thought he was going to Dallas. I wasn't convinced that Mark Cuban would pay that man that money. I wasn't convinced he'd give him those years. But he fooled me. So
I was hearing the same thing. Like I was hearing that the LA ones were just to raise the price up, but he was eventually going to go to Dallas or Phoenix. I gotta head out. Salute to y'all. Hopefully I can be back on later on. You said what?
Salute, my brother.
Salute Kareem. Salute elders. Yeah. All y'all, man. All right.
Yo, he said that he found out Kyrie deal isn't guaranteed. What you talking about? As far as
just found out Kyrie's deal isn't guaranteed. Wow. Well, they cannot do it. I know what he's talking about, Kareem. Remember, for Kyrie to get the full extension, he's gonna have to go into free agency and be re-signed. You see what I'm saying? He has to let the one expire and then be re-signed. Even though they trade him, they'll still have his bird rights, so they'll have more options for Kyrie than anybody else. But for him to get, because see, right now, being traded, the most Dallas could offer him is a 2-year, $78 million max extension. He's not gonna sign that. So he's gonna go and play the rest of the year. Then in the summer, they're gonna sign him to the 4-year extension they can sign him to.
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying it's not guaranteed.
This is Steph Curry out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's hurt.
That could be their season, bro. We ain't got what, 5 weeks left, 6 weeks left.
Yeah.
Hey, Elder.
That'll be some trouble.
Elder, Darvin Scam better stop playing that small ball, man, or we ain't gonna make the playoff, Elder. I'm telling you right now. He done lost like 10 games with his coaching, man.
I'm not happy with the little guards.
That shit pissing me off.
The only ones pissing me though, apparently.
Hey, salute panel, salute Kareem.
Salute, my brother.
Salute, brother.
I'm tired of people saying like the Lakers are done. I don't even think we wanted the Kyrie trade. You know,
We don't
like,
want the Kyrie trade.
We
I
offered.
didn't want it.
You got to think about it. We offered Russ and a first, not even 2 firsts. So we really didn't want Kyrie. I think we really want that Utah deal, which better suits us.
Thank you.
You could go ahead and package, let's say Lonnie, because he's not coming back next year. Lonnie and maybe Pat Bev, or we might not even have to package Pat Bev because we'll have a trade exception from Utah, and go get a Gary Trent Jr. with 2 seconds.
Thank you.
Which is
he
best
want to use
suited
both
for
of them
this team.
first. You just said it. That's what Elder was saying. We get the Utah deal, then we got that first pick left to get Trent, the other pick.
Hey, let me read the super chat, y'all. Hey, Andrew Bennett Jr., we appreciate you, my brother. Always chat heavy all the time. He said, LA/Rob done. Kareem, you the man. Keep it up. It's so much, y'all. This is the thing that's making it interesting. Look at all the teams that are still viable to make the play-in. You know, this is honestly, I have to admit this. I'm not a fan of the play-in, but I am actually a fan of what it's doing to the end of this season. Y'all know the NBA had got to a point, literally almost the last month. Them games were because people's playoff spots was pretty much solidified. So you was getting to see half players play all that. Now these guys are forced to play these games out because seeding matters now. So I'm actually happy that the play-in situation has forced the teams to actually play the whole 82-game schedule. You see what I'm saying? And not be tanking the last 10, 15 games and not care what happens because the outcome is irrelevant. So I'm happy about that point. But now, even at trade deadline, instead of having, 4 or 5 teams, 6 teams that are buyers and about 4 or 5 teams that are sellers, you got about 10, 15 teams that want to buy, and you barely got any sellers. So it makes it interesting, man. I can't deny that they are drumming up a lot of interest, a lot of attention for the league. And it just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So it'd be interesting. I'm glad this happened today. Now we got
me too.
The rest of the day, Monday, Tuesday, and all day Wednesday, and the first thing Thursday. We got literally 4 days to see what teams are going to push the button. Hey, Dallas stepped up, y'all. Dallas stepped up big.
Dallas did it. Salute.
Dallas stepped up big.
Thank you, Dallas.
Yeah, they stepped up.
Thank you. Now, it's all in Rob Pelinka.
Giving up one pick.
Hold on, y'all. I just got word. Hold on. They say Lakers GM Rob Pelinka has been fired. Lead sources tell ESPN.
Don't believe that. Like, you ain't supposed to repeat that.
What'd he say?
He said, so has Rob Pelinka been fired.
Stop, man.
They're my fair weather Lakers fans. They don't know basketball.
I don't know why everybody trying to dog Rob Pelinka.
You don't even know that was
I don't know why everybody trying to dog Rob Pelinka.
Yeah, you can't get mad. Can't get mad at him.
Trying to deal him to the Lakers anyway.
No, the Lakers, they gave
hold up, y'all.
him. They gave their best pitch. It just wasn't good enough, man.
Brooklyn wasn't good.
The Lakers had. They didn't need them future picks, really, because they only want to use those to get more players. They needed win-now players, and they didn't feel the Lakers had those guys. They didn't feel they can win with freaking Russell Westbrook. They didn't feel they could win with Lonnie Walker. They didn't.
Thank you.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, I'm taking them guys from Dallas over them guys from the Lakers.
Hey, I'm
Me
playing
too.
with you. I don't think they was going. I don't think they was willing to trade with the Clippers or the Lakers. Because why would you trade to the Clippers or the Lakers and make their team stronger and make your team weaker? It didn't make sense.
They West teams, so I don't think they care. You ain't trade them in your division, or you know what I mean. You ain't trade them on your
I'm
side.
talking about if you're competing for a championship, you might have to face them in the championship.
But people,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Than them, you may see them in the championship. Huh?
You don't want to see that super team in no championship.
I get it.
I get it. Yo, but this is what I'm saying, right? People don't realize this looks more like the Lakers definitely gonna make a move now, because a West team, to me, they needed people keep saying Kyrie and Luka not gonna fit. They needed another offensive guy because Luka was doing too much.
Let's just keep it real. Hey, Kareem, if Luka and Brunson can fit, how the hell him and Kyrie ain't?
Right.
He's just not a taller, better version of Brunson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He does more, shoots better.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, bro. He's gonna fit. The problem gonna be they're not gonna be able to play no defense, y'all. That's what I'm concerned with them. They just gave up two of their best perimeter defenders. So I'm concerned about who they gonna be able to guard, and they just can't outscore everybody. They can't. They can't just outscore everybody. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Dallas does. And Jason Kidd's a defensive guy, but you have to have defensive-minded players. Just because you're a good defensive player, good defensive-minded dude, it don't mean that you can make all these guys that don't think about defense play deep.
Hey, Elder and Kareem. Now, would it be funny come to Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, you see the guy from Toronto and the players from Utah going to the Lakers? What would y'all do? Kareem, what would you do?
I'd be very happy. I ain't gonna lie. Kareem on the phone, so I'd be very happy.
I don't think no team would want to see the Lakers if that happens. Not in no round one.
I'd be very happy.
Well, hey, will you be happy? I'll be. Oh my God, bro, we need the depth.
That's what they need. They need depth. They need shooting depth and they need wing depth. That's honestly what
Thank you. To get rid of all them guards.
I don't see KD coming to the Lakers at all. He definitely ain't doing that. We don't have the package.
Elder, if you have a package for Kyrie, you definitely ain't got no package for KD.
Hey, Elder, who would your starting lineup be now?
Well, it just depends on who all we end up getting, brother. Just depending on who all we got.
Let's say we have Conley, Beasley, and Vanderbilt and Gary Trent.
Yes. Who you
probably starting you're gonna start Conley and Beasley at the guard positions. And Conley and Trent.
Gary Trent, yeah.
Beasley come off the bench like you've been doing. You're gonna start them two. Him and old boy gonna become your instant six man. Him and
Vanderbilt.
Schroeder, because we still have Schroeder. Westbrook will be gone.
We
still have Schroeder. So those will be your instant. Both of them will be your instant six man. And then you got Gary Trent because he can guard threes too. He does a lot of that. Then you got LeBron, Rui, and AD still is what you're gonna have in there. And then Vanderbilt just coming, man. It just depends because Vanderbilt shoot 38% from the three this year too, y'all.
Ooh.
Rui,
Rui.
Come on, Elder.
He definitely has.
Elder, let's pray. Pray for that.
Well, Rui, come get your stuff, bro. Come get your minutes. Come get your minutes, bro.
Elder. Then Dorman Scam he can't play them small guards no more.
I will hope not, brother. I don't know no reason why he would. Well, one of them be gone anyways if you do that deal. You would be gotten rid of Patrick Beverly. So I ain't gonna front. I still see value for Patrick Beverly for us. I do. Now, if I can get rid of him and get Trent, though, I would.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm taking Trent.
He plays defense like he does. But I see value for Patrick Beverly. I'm not letting him go just for anybody.
Because they need a center, too. So we trade Beverly and the guy on the bench, Jones, and send him over there with that first.
Hey, here's your problem with trading Jones. First off, he doesn't play. So nobody's going to want him. Secondly, he's got a guaranteed deal next year for $2.6 million. Even though that small teams are not going to want to take that. So we're probably stuck with Jones, y'all, to be honest. Bro.
But I don't think, like Elder said, to me, I ain't think about no center. People looking at the center, AD gonna play down the stretch anyway. Our thing is wing, man. People keep center wing. and that depth. I think like that. I like the Utah Bill. You got Beasley at the 2 who could shoot. Then Conley, someone you could trust, and Vanderbilt. You need that wing center. We don't really need Thomas Bryant is good enough. If we get a center, how many minutes the center gonna play? He ain't gonna play that many minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Elder, quick question for you. You think that Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. deals still on the table for us?
I don't know if it was ever on the table. I think it was just put out there because people knew that Toronto was kind of getting to that point where they may want to blow it up. Because they ain't like officially said they're going to do that. Only one that I know that's officially on the market is what's his name? Anunoby, OG Anunoby. And they said they want 3 picks for him. So if they want 3 for him, I don't know what they want from the other dudes if they ever come on the market. But they so people believe they need to do something instead of just keeping them. But it doesn't mean they are. It doesn't mean that they may want to wait till the summer. Who knows? But so I don't know if that deal's ever been on the table. And let me read the super chat. It says, smooth player shit. He says, Dallas backcourt crazy now. You can't trade Pat no more. Yeah, you definitely want Pat to help guard them dudes. You definitely do. So to me, I'm keeping Pat unless I'm getting a bigger guy that can play just as good, if not better, defense than him. That's why I said Pat, he can go if I'm getting a Gary Trent Jr. because I think his defense is still on that level or better. And he's 6'6". So I'll take him because he's bigger and can be more versatile. I'm not getting a hellified guard defender. I am not getting rid of Pat Beverly because you still got a lot of good guards you're going to have to come up against in that Western Conference. You got them guys in Dallas. You got them guys in Phoenix. You got them guys in Minnesota. You got them guys in freaking Denver. Shit, all these places. You got them good guards down there in freaking where we just came from last night. Bro, we're going to need Patrick Beverly. We're going to need Patrick Beverly.
He got, hey, Elder, Patrick Beverly got destroyed. Why he put that 6'1" guy on a 6'9" guy? Come on, man.
Again, he was destroying the rest of the team. If you watch that close, he wasn't really trying to go at Pat like that. He was destroying. He was getting good switches, and then he was destroying Rui if they switched on him, especially the guy that he really lit up.
Troy Brown.
And then when he got Schroeder on him. Those two he destroyed. Pat, he got but Pat, you could tell he really wasn't trying to go at Pat like that unless he had to. See what I'm saying? Pat is going to make you – Pat's not going to stop you. But what Pat's going to do is make you take an extra 5 shots, which people don't know how important that is. If you go 12 for 20, that's a great night, right? That's a great night. 13 for 20. You killing. But Pat will make you go – he'll make you go 9 for 23. And that's where you get the value from Patrick Beverly because you got to work hard to get yours, and that means others not getting theirs either. They're not getting shots. So I see the value in Patrick Beverly, especially in the playoffs when he can just load up and plan for you, and ain't no travel really and all that. Oh yeah, but if we could get a bigger guard that can play the D like him, I would definitely consider letting him go then.
But Elder, did you see the game the other day before we played that game last night? When he had Christie in, he hit threes and he made the guy shoot hard, and we won the game.
Yeah, but Christie is he's a good defender, but he ain't on Pat Beverly level yet. He don't understand the nuances. That's why he gets so many fouls so fast.
Okay.
He's still too young.
Still too young. Okay.
He's just young and he don't get it. And when they see him, them vets, their eyes light up because they already know, first off, he's young. Secondly, he don't understand, so they're going to set him up on little stuff. Thirdly, he ain't strong enough. He ain't been in that weight room enough to be strong enough to deal with them dudes. So that's barbecue chicken for them. When they see him, same way they did Austin Reeves last year. When they saw you, they like barbecue chicken. It didn't matter who. All the brothers get excited to go against Austin Reeves. They just know. This year, they were trying, but Austin was actually hanging in there a little bit before he got hurt.
Yeah.
So you got to get in that weight room, bro. And it takes a few years for you to get there and then get an understanding of the little bits and this and that. But the boy is Christie going to be a great defender. You can tell. He's already way ahead of the curve already. Most said Bron can't guard the wings unless it's small. Unless it's a small non-shooting guard. I agree. That's why the Lakers, I agree with that. Most Lakers got to get it. And you don't want that, really, when you think about it. I don't want Bron guarding those guys. That's too much for a 38-year-old, and I need his scoring. I don't need him out there playing D on them. I need to have other guys that can do that and let him take the weakest person so we can keep him fresh and keep his offensive going. Because that's really what we need him for. And I prefer him freelancing anyway. See, when you guarding a guy that can't score as much or whatever the case may be, the weakest offensive dude, that gives that guy responsibility to freelance. So as long as that man can't hit no threes, I'm good with that. Because LeBron be giving away too many wide open threes. He will, man, that ball get ripped over to his man, he will not rotate. He'll just sit there and look at that dude shooting wide open threes. I don't like that. Most again, he said, need him rebounding, AD running the lane. Facts. Bogdanovic, y'all, I'm telling y'all what the problem with him is you're going to hurt your defense. And then you got to look at your lineups and say, where would you play him? Like Bogdanovic, where would you play him? Now that you got Rui, you play him over Rui? Now, he scores better, but Rui a little bit more versatile than him. So, I mean, you got to have a defined role. And you got an older guy in LeBron and an older guy like Bogdanovic, they're going to destroy you, man. Them wings are going to come at them two guys. They're going to come at them. Bro.
Well, they need to make that trade, Elder. I mean, Utah. They need to get that done today, man.
I think if we go shooting, we need to get the shooting like from Mike Conley and get hey y'all, all three of them dudes damn ball from Utah. All
Thank you.
3-point shooters. That's why I'm saying that makes our shooting go to a whole nother level. I'm talking from the bench area and all that.
Thank you.
And you get a chance to eliminate some of the bad 3-point shooters we got. 83 ball looked good the other night, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we can get him to shoot, maybe 3 of them a game. I'm cool with that. Hit 1 or 2 a game. That's about all I need out of AD. I wish I could get LeBron to get his 3 ball down. I mean, I don't need him shooting more than 5 or 6 a game. That's about it. That's all I really want him shooting. So unless he just scorching, like the one night he was scorching. Keep flying then, but don't make 1, miss 6, and then make another and miss another 6. That's the stuff I don't like seeing. 2 for 10 and 2 for 12 and 3 for 9 and all that stuff, man. Well, 3 for 9 is doable, I guess. That's 33%, but I want it higher than that. I thought I missed something in there.
No news yet?
But no, I just hate how these fair weather fans keep on saying we're stuck with Westbrook. Like, we're really not, because we have to trade him to build the roster for next year. Like,
we do. We need.
I'm gonna tell you, we don't, brother. We don't have to, because
so you would renounce Rui and get that full 34?
They just re-sign him. They traded for Rui, so they can re-sign him if they want to. That's just their option. They have his bird rights because he got traded there. So they don't need Westbrook to re-sign Rui, but they would like Westbrook money to fall off so they can have money to get another free agent. They'll probably spend half that money on Rui, some of that money on Hillbilly Kobe, and then a little bit more on one more player. Then they probably would take one of the guys they want to keep, like say a Thomas Bryant or somebody like that, if they decide to keep them, and put them into what's the full mid-level exemption, which would hard cap the Lakers, meaning they're only going to have so much money they can spend the whole entire season. So meaning they're not going to be a tax-paying team. That's what I believe. That's what they did in 2021 after we won a championship. I believe they're going to do it. I believe if they get the opportunity, they're going to do it again. Yeah.
Man, we need that trade. Elder, we need that trade, man.
Well, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I ain't convinced, bro. I've been telling y'all the Lakers are the LA pump fakers. I'm not convinced the Lakers are going to do another trade. I've been told
They
y'all.
just said they sat Vanderbilt out of practice today.
He in some kind of trade with somebody.
They sat him out of practice.
Yeah, that only time is when they pretty much know they got something going, and they don't want you to get hurt. So, yeah.
Hey, Kareem, who do you say they sat?
Yeah, I would have felt better the other day. Remember when I think it was Ticket that was saying that Russ ain't playing, and then I got to the game because I saw on the thing that he was questionable. So I was like, "What is Ticket talking about?" And then I saw him in uniform. I was like, "Oh, that nigga playing." And I was like, "Man, oh, the Blazers." Yeah, I did hear about that, Hydro. I did. I heard the Blazers been going hard for Vanderbilt.
They said the Sixers too. The Sixers want Vanderbilt too.
That's a lot of teams, bro.
The Sixers want Vanderbilt bad.
That dude, bro. he going to LA. Who's going? Most. Who you think going to LA? That dude, man. I'm telling you, Vanderbilt, bro. He young. That dude plays some D, man. That dude.
He never stopped running.
When I watch him, bro, he be covering enough ground for 2-3 people at once. Man, that dude. Now he young, so he gets some stupid fouls, like a lot of young guys do. But what he do, bro, that energy he got, bro, he'll knock from corner three. He's shooting 38% from the three this year. Man. Yeah. Oh, you think he's going to the Lakers or Clippers?
He said Lakers. He said Lakers.
He said LA. He didn't say Lakers. I'm looking at it.
The
Clippers wanted him too. Because see, he can play backup center for you. He's that aggressive. He plays backup center for a lot of teams. He did that in Minnesota. He's doing it here. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like that. I think every team. He think the Lakers. Okay, he said he think going to the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take him. I would take Vanderbilt in a heartbeat, bro. I would take him in a heartbeat. I'd have gave him a first round pick for that dude a long time ago. They'd have got that at the beginning of the year. When they said I want first for him, I'd have gave it up then. Yep. Because I'd have been like, he young enough. He 23, 24. He gonna be around. He gonna be around when that pick come up. If I give him a 2027 pick, he'll be here. He'll be 28 years old, 29
at his prime
on the team. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, salute,
man. We start losing these players. They start dropping off the board. Elder, we're gonna be in trouble.
Man, hey, again, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I've been saying this from day one. The Lakers is the LA pump fakers right now. So I would not be surprised.
I honestly think, though, I didn't mean to cut you off, Elder. I honestly think now they're going to be aggressive. I think the Lakers going to be aggressive.
Well, Lakers ain't finna get no damn, bro.
Because they're getting a lot of heat on Twitter. You don't, like a few guys ahead, not a big deal that we didn't get Kyrie, but they taking a lot of heat. So I think they're going to make the Lakers aggressive.
Man, I don't think they ever had a shot really in Kyrie. Because again,
I ain't talking about. I'm just saying aggressive to make a trade right now.
Yeah, Laker fans are stupid though when it comes to that because we didn't think about it. If you're Brooklyn,
right?
I don't want what the Lakers had. I don't want.
Yeah, they didn't want Westbrook, man.
If I'm trying to win right now, you're not giving me the best package to help me win right now. I don't care about no picks 4 and 6 years from now. I got to take them now and go get something that I need. No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm not impressed with that. If my goal is to get win now players, I would not have been impressed with the Lakers package. So I wouldn't have took it as serious. And that's the Lakers. I think the Lakers knew that. That's why they tried to bow out last night. I saw the Lakers Nation come out with that thing. That was late last night. They came out with that thing. So saying that the Lakers are not in the hunt for Kyrie. And I was like, good, let's move on.
Thank you. Waste of time, man. Get the damn trade. Get the trade done so we can get on and try to get this title.
Yeah,
stop playing around.
Y'all motherfuckers won't go get nobody, man. Y'all gotta face reality, man. The Lakers ain't trying to do shit. They not trying to win. They not trying to win, man. Jada Buzz don't give a damn. She just want this shit to get over with. She want LeBron. She want LeBron out of her. And so they ain't gonna try to go out their way for the nigga.
That's not true.
You sound crazy, huh?
That's not
true. I'm saying crazy.
So they extended it. They extended him because they didn't want him.
They traded for Rui because they're not trying to. It was a business move to extend him. All that shit was business.
Well, business means you want him, right? I mean, you're not paying. You're not paying for something you don't want.
If you
I've heard maybe you pay for stuff you don't want, but that's not how the average business person does.
But at the end of the day, Jenny Buzz knew it's gonna be beneficial for if anybody gonna break Kareem's record, it's gonna be in the Laker uniform.
So she wanted him there then. So that's not what you said.
Break the record this year anyway. She needed to extend him to get that. That record.
Exactly. He was gonna break it in the Laker uniform regardless.
She want LeBron around because he's a cash cow.
Yep.
That's cap that she don't want him around. That's why she extended him.
Yep.
Now, the thing you are telling the truth about, I don't think she cares about winning this year. I don't. And all of her moves have showed me that. That's why they're the LA pump fakers to me.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that she don't care about winning because she done spent too much damn money these last 2 years and ain't seen nothing from it. Then when he going back to Brooklyn, oh yeah, he's part of that deal. That Brooklyn got better, bro. Brooklyn
they got way better. They got real good, man.
I ain't sold for Dallas, honestly. I got to see what else they gonna got their sleeve because you gave up too very good perimeter defenders.
They gave us their best defender.
How tall is Finney Smith? He's 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah.
Nah, he's 6'9", 6'10", though.
Oh, is he? Yeah. So that's 6'6" guard and a 6'9", man, bro. Stop. That dude. That's a lot of defense right there. And Brooklyn now they got multiple guys that throw at guys like Giannis, multiple guys that throw at guys like
Boston.
Who else over there?
Boston.
All them dudes. They got multiple guys that throw at them, bro. Multiple guys.
And we were saying, Elder, that Kyrie fit with Luka skill wise. We were just worrying about the personality wise. And those were saying, well, it worked because they had Brunson. But they had Brunson with Dinwiddie and Finney Smith. So they get the Brunson element back, but they lose those two other dudes.
Now, Kyrie respect J. Kidd. They gonna be all right.
And they still have Hardaway, which he starting to get back in the form now. He liked to be starting, and he wasn't happy he didn't get a starting position back. Now he's got it, so he's doing way better. A lot of times, man, these guys just got to get what they want to get the best production out of it. That's why I'm saying with Ben Simmons, he's who knows what's gonna happen, because I just don't think Ben Simmons happy, y'all. Period. Just in life, period. I don't think the man happy. I don't think it got nothing to do with the back. I don't think it got nothing to do with the injury. I really don't. I just think the man is unhappy. And he just, man, you can have think about it. That may drive you crazy. You got all the money in the world, but you can't buy the one thing you need.
True.
Can't buy happiness, bro. Can't do it.
Hey, but the way y'all fucked up is after that 2020 championship, y'all didn't keep that same type of nucleus around AD and LeBron James.
Because I understood where the league.
Now, what I'm saying, you don't have to keep the same exact guys, but get guys that play both sides of the ball that would be knockdown shooters the whole night.
Well, what happened was when it rolled into 2021, they all got hurt and got knocked out in the first round. So it wasn't after 2020; it was after 2021, and then they kind of blew it up after that because they got impatient with the injuries and they went after that. But really, after 2020, they just swapped out Dwight for Harrell. Like most of those dudes were back, but then they got hurt. They were leading Phoenix, and then AD got hurt, and then they blew it up after that.
Excuse me. That's a fact.
Hey, Joe, real quick. Did you? I'm not even really tuned in to everything that happened this morning because I was out and about. So and my phone just went ballistic. I haven't even looked through everything. Joe, did you say the Lakers didn't offer both picks?
No, we didn't. Only one. So
okay, that's why it makes sense. Why? So okay, so I didn't. So I'm a little uninformed about that right now. So that's what I was.
Lakers anyway.
No, I get that. I haven't read all the articles. I haven't looked at it. That's why I came on here, because I don't have all the elements yet. So that makes sense, because if the Lakers had offered both picks, they could have got players around the league that were better than what Brooklyn got back. They didn't offer. That didn't make sense to me. Now it does. Okay, thank you.
There's one brother in the thing asked about Ben Simmons to the Lakers. The only way that works is Russell Westbrook leaving. You can't have both of them, bro. You cannot have both.
No, you can't, and I don't think the Lakers are giving up. I don't think Brooklyn's swapping those one for one, and the Lakers aren't giving up picks for him.
Well, old boy makes $10 million more than him, so they couldn't do one for one. But Brooklyn don't like what we have now. Again, if they felt like, put it this way, if they really for some odd reason felt like they had to get off Ben now, which I don't think they feel that way, but if they did. If they internally said, we got to move Ben to while we got a chance, and they felt like this, well, who can we move him to and not have to give up no assets? You see what I'm saying? That may be where their motivation come in at. Because most teams right now going to probably want a first for you to just give up, to take on Ben and his salary. Because he got, 2-3 years left still?
Yeah, a few years. And what I meant one-on-one was just Brooklyn and Lakers together, not Ben and Russ together.
I don't see a lot of teams saying, let me give up. And this is the thing, though. They got to give up $36 million of assets, right? And take on Ben. The only teams I see want to do that is teams that don't want these players anyways, like what's their name? Miami. Like a
Kyle Lowry.
Duncan Robinson.
You could go to Phoenix and get Chris Paul. You see what I'm saying? Those are willing to do something like that. But you can't take back extra headache just to move Ben. That's the only way I can see that working, where they say, you know what, Russell ain't no headache. We can buy him out. We can do whatever, and then maybe get whatever else out of this. You see what I'm saying?
Not gonna lie, that Sacramento deal doesn't look terrible when you think about it. They're like late mid pack in defense. Like if he's healthy, he can help them, and there's some salaries on their bench that can make that work.
That last night, the Sacramento would be a great.
Yeah, you was talking about that last night, and I looked at the numbers while we were talking about that last night, and there's a deal there if they want to do that. That doesn't give up anything big from Sacramento.
than the big fella. Now Barnes has been playing really good for them, and he's the veteran leader. So that may be hard, but I know they got that power forward that's been underachieving. They want to get rid of that I like too. Can't remember his name right now. He's undersized, but he's a
Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, that's the dude I had in the deal. Like I threw it together with him. I did put Barnes in there for the money, but because he probably would have to be involved if you're not trying to give up one of your main dudes.
I don't see them doing that though. I don't see them moving Barnes. I don't. He's too valuable for them right now. He's playing well. He keeps everybody head on the swivel. He's the veteran leader. And again, people forget Barnes don't won a world championship, y'all.
Yeah. No, I got you. I just saying there was a good point that you made last night, and I looked at the math, and it's there if it came to it.
Good, but I don't think I'm what the other brother said earlier. I don't think that. I think it was D, your son, Kareem. He was saying that Ben Simmons, they just gonna roll with it, and he can help defend all these dudes. Because one thing he's doing, they said he's still playmaking well, and he's still defending well. He just won't even. He ain't even thinking about scoring. Like he ain't even looking at the basket. They say now. So you good to get 4 shots out of him in the game nowadays. So
yeah, I don't know if he'll ever be mentally healthy, but if he just got to see what it looks like when he's physically healthy.
But I'm confident a deal's going to be done. I mean, if that's a package, Russ in the first for Kyrie, like I'm pretty sure.
I think it was more, y'all. I really do. What I had heard was they offered both, but what Brooklyn was trying to do was send one of those picks to get a player because they wanted play now players. So what they was trying to do was get a third team involved, send that pick, and get a player. I think Vanderbilt was one of the players. I think they were trying to get Utah involved.
Yeah.
To Danny because he wanted a send me Vanderbilt. Yeah.
It's saying that the threes aren't really working because both parties involved, whether it be Brooklyn or like the Spurs, for instance, both teams wanted both of the picks. So the other teams weren't cool with splitting the middle.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now, if they want to put marketing in the deal, they can have both picks. Yeah, that's the only way they're getting both picks from me. Is if marketing is in the deal. And they can actually get, like, if they did marketing, Vanderbilt and Conley, right? Shoot, bro, I'm giving 2 picks and 2 second picks for that.
Yeah, no.
That'd be the best I could give, but I would do 2 firsts and 2 seconds for that deal.
Well, now that you know that Kyrie's off the market, and that's what they were sitting back kind of holding for to see what played out with that, would you have done that? Now, if you knew that in hindsight, would you have done that Indiana deal?
I don't like Indiana.
I don't like the Indiana deal.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, cool. Because I don't either. I wouldn't have done it either. But I know that they were holding off on all these deals, and they publicly came out and said that they were holding off on these deals because they're waiting to see if close to the trade line, like something shook loose, something like a Kyrie, something like that.
Michael Beasley, Malik Beasley. Somebody said not Michael Beasley.
Oh no,
Michael Beasley.
It was a report that Michael Beasley wants to come back.
Definitely don't want Michael Beasley.
What was that, Joel?
It was a report that Michael Beasley.
Oh yeah.
Malik Beasley, a sniper. He got more threes made this year.
Malik Beasley got heavy beef with. I know he's just a G League dude, but if he's a plan of their future, him and Pippen Jr. got some issues, bro. So that would be interesting to sort out. But that dude on catch and shoot threes, he's one of the best in the league.
Bro, she with Jordan's son. Remember
but he
got
mama
issues, bro. He got mama issues. He ain't got no problem with him.
Yeah. She still had the code to the door, man. That's still a little. I'm just saying, man. I don't know, man. Those mama jokes hit different when it's on a Delonte West level, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I think the Charlotte deal and the Utah deal better than the end.
I'm not mad that the Lakers didn't push the Kyrie deal. I'm not mad about that.
Me either.
I'm not mad at all.
I'm not mad. I just don't want the narrative to be that it's their fault again. You know what I mean? And I don't think that it's like the league is like operating from a position where they're desperate again, because I'm sure the league knows the Lakers like, no, we're not giving that up. It's a risk.
I know the Lakers will say what they're going to have to tell everybody what they offer, what they did. And I've been telling everybody the same thing since the summer. There are certain teams that don't deal in good faith with the Lakers. Brooklyn is one of them. They did not deal in good faith. Now, when they need us, they're right there. Because, see, they needed us when we did the Westbrook thing to take care of Dinwiddie. That's why he got added to the deal. They needed us then. But now, Lakers, no. And it's because of Kyrie too. They weren't doing that just because they dislike the Lakers. We ain't finna help you get better and possibly see you in the finals. We definitely not finna give Kyrie what he wants. So if he gonna get to you, go through Dallas. But
Is that
Kyrie,
true? Is that true? Sorry,
he's ecstatic with Dallas. So
They said Marquise Morris included in the Dallas trade.
Yeah, he is. That's why. Remember, old boy came in here fire hot last night. Remember? And I told you, I said he knows something. He knows something. He ain't coming in with that kind of energy. He don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. They plugs, be telling them, man, what's going on. They got guys in these locker rooms, man, that know what the hell going on. So that's why I be like, certain guys I don't be listening to, because I can tell what's locker room info or what's rumor info through this, through that. But yeah, they knew what was going on last night. And the Clippers, man, that little thing that came out last night, they was right there. And they packaged strong. The Clippers package was strong. And then they backed off.
Yeah, they said they pulled Norman Powell out the deal.
As soon as that Clipper thing leaked about them backing out of it, like that report came out late of the Lakers.
But I don't think he's worth a first round pick. I know.
Oh,
he said Reeves worth a first alone.
Hell no. All you gotta do look around the league. What going for? If Malik Beasley ain't worth a first, James ain't giving up no first like that.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop trolling, guys.
Hey, Elder, what you think about I don't know if you talked about it earlier on this panel about Chicago, about with Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan.
Honestly,
I mean,
the only deal I really would want from there would be DeRozan and two of them young dudes like Pat Williams, because I heard they're not sold on him, and Kobe White. He's a big guard, athletic. I'd take those three guys and give up the 2 picks. I would. Because DeRozan, I'm only committing really one more year to. But DeRozan, since he been there, he been playing like an all-star the whole time. He been league. I mean, he was in MVP conversations. I mean, he made the all-star game again this year. DeRozan, when he went to he became a great facilitator. He was already good at that mid-range. He became deadly at the mid-range. So DeRozan has been playing outside his mind, y'all. So I would do it for DeRozan because he would fit right in with LeBron. And I would do it for Patrick Williams. That's a wing that I need, and the young. And I would do it for Kobe White because that's a young guard, but he got size on him. So that's what I would do. Now I'm taking 2 guys that they don't really want to resign. So, you getting 2 picks in that. And because DeRozan, even though he's playing well, I mean, you probably could get a first-round pick for him, but I don't think a lot of teams with that salary will want to do it. So you're still getting 2 picks for it. That's all I would do. I don't really like the LaVine thing, bro. He's too hurt. He's too irreliable. He's just not that dude, bro. He's not that dude. I don't see him and AD being a very good matchup moving in the future. I like Zach LaVine. I do. I like watching him as a player and all of that. I just don't think he's a good fit with Blake. And he make $40+ million, y'all. That's too.
Yeah, me too.
And you need a guy that's going to be on the court with the risk of AD not being there too. So it's a combination.
Hey, on the bench.
Hey, Elder, do you think like in the long term, this kind of does maybe play a little bit in the Lakers' favor? So say like if they do somehow get DeRozan right, and they get some younger players, and then Kyrie, I've been hearing on another channel that he might not even sign the extension with the Mavs. I mean, if he go to the Lakers, they're gonna be like four all-stars on one team, because it'll be Kyrie, DeRozan, hopefully, if it was to happen, LeBron and AD.
Nah,
that can't happen. That can't happen. That can't happen money-wise because that cap situation. They wouldn't be able to sign Kyrie if they traded for DeRozan.
Maybe on 2K.
Exactly.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I think there's better options for the Lakers than Kyrie. And I think for that money, we can get multiple guys that will help the team more than just getting Kyrie. Will Kyrie check a lot of boxes? Yes, but there's still boxes that need to be checked. Yeah. I would rather get 2 or 3 guys that can together check all the boxes. That's what I would rather do, So that's why I had no faith.
Check.
The way that the Brooklyn Nets dealt with the Lakers in the summer, I knew they ain't sending him to the Lakers. I knew that. the way they dealt with us then, I'm like, they're being very disingenuous. So I said, no, that's a team that I don't want to deal with. So even when this came out, y'all heard what I said. I don't believe the Lakers getting it. I believe it when I see it. Pump fake heaven. They do. So they do.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's
Because
going
you know,
be made.
and they got a better trade anyway with
Utah.
with the one team.
With Rui?
No, I'm talking about
the Utah or something like that.
New Jersey got the better deal with Dallas.
Yeah. And that was 100 on the table because if they got a lot of people wanting Vanderbilt, I could see him wanting to say, well, look, I would rather flip Vanderbilt and give you a different player in your package since you only want to give me one pick. That's probably what's possibly holding it up. So many people want Vanderbilt and they want him to give a pick. Why would Danny give him up in a deal where he's only getting one pick for 3 players?
Especially the Lakers.
So, so I don't see – and again, even Danny dealt with us in good faith. People say, well, Danny ain't going to give you no – I said, well, we did a Patrick Beverly deal.
Yeah. For sure.
Deal, so don't act like he won't deal with the Lakers in faith. I think he did that deal to butter us up for the bigger deal. I really do.
That makes sense.
That's true.
That makes sense.
Everybody in the league know it. Anybody that get them picks already know that Danny come calling for them, that he want them picks. So get him book of the picks. Give him the picks. My thing is, I would just guarantee to be good in 2026 and in 2028.
But the thing is, Danny was also offering a first round pick 2023 too.
That's how bad he wanted those picks.
Yeah. So that's how you know he was dealing in good faith.
So it's a protected pick from somebody, but he was willing to give us back one to get it. But I didn't like the players in that. That wasn't like the best players in my opinion. I think he was trying to get off more than just. I think it was Clarkson and Conley and somebody, and I was like, nah, I don't.
Was it Bogdanovich was still there too, right?
Yeah, it was Bogdanovich. Them 3.
No, Bogdanovich was gone. I think.
No, because that one was over the summer. I thought.
Yeah, that was over the summer.
Man, y'all just need to throw in the towel, man. No moves ain't fit to be made for the.
Well, it ain't about the move. While we losing, like I keep telling you, because I'm in the LA area, and the fans is pissed off at Darvin Scam, because when we play the big lineup, we win. When we play the small lineup, we lose.
Well, Darvin definitely has some responsibility in it. He definitely does.
But it's the veterans on his team that's letting him down too.
Well, you can't blame the veterans all the time.
So explain to me what. Explain what happened last night. Explain the reason why they lost last night, then.
Because he went too small.
That's a damn lie.
He did.
Yeah, he made no defense. He made no adjustments on Ingram.
He made no adjustments.
No. Anthony Davis and LeBron James disappeared at the end of that game.
Everybody get mad on what's killing him.
No, his two best players.
Quarter, bro. You can't play them the whole 4 quarters. You got to get them a rest.
His 2 best players disappeared. No excuses. 2 best players didn't show up in that 4th quarter.
We lost last night. We get it. Hey, I want somebody to address this. What David Schilling just said, because I'm trying to make sense out of this. The Pacers will give a first for Vanderbilt, according to reports. Didn't the Pacers just get and re-sign the guy from Phoenix with the goggles, the one high draft pick dude?
Jalen Smith from Maryland. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they just resign him?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
So what they want Vanderbilt for then?
Yeah, they similar. Yeah.
And I don't see him getting minutes for this team. He ain't play against the Lakers. I saw him on the sideline, but he didn't get off the bench. So you just resigned that dude, and you don't even give him minutes.
Hey, Ed, I want to ask you something, Ed.
Against the Lakers.
if you did look at the game last night, I don't know whether you did or not, Elder. But what's your take on why the Lakers lost the game last night? Was it because of Darvin Ham, or was it because his veteran players didn't show up when he needed them to show up the most in that game?
Rotation. Darvin Ham. Darvin Scam.
Man, Brandon Ingram was cooking.
Year. He done lost 10 games for us.
Hey, y'all,
dumbass coach.
I gotta take a call. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram was cooking, bro. It was like a revenge
Kareem,
game.
what's your thoughts on what happened in that game, Kareem, and why you think the Lakers lost? Was it because of Darvin Ham?
Yeah, Darvin definitely played the part in that loss.
Yeah.
I don't respect Darvin Ham as a coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's not learning quick enough as a rookie coach. He's not learning enough.
He playing the same damn.
A mixture of both.
Yeah.
You got to remember, Darvin Scam at one time had a 4-guard lineup, and we playing 6'10" guys, and they kept getting rebound after rebound, and you just expect us to win. That's the dumbass coach. I cannot stand him. Ship his ass. I'd rather have that Boston coach that don't know, what's his name, Aduka?
Yeah,
the Boston coach.
It's a mixture of
Lakers got too many female staffers, bro. That's
Darvin as a coach, and also AD and LeBron definitely
Laker
didn't
girls
play well
aren't
in the fourth
safe.
quarter. Especially AD, he didn't take no shots. Like he didn't assert himself. He wasn't aggressive or anything in the fourth quarter. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But
And
part of
then
it too, they're probably frustrated
And
with these
when there's no
lineups too.
and when there's no defense being played out there, 50% of defense is just effort. Them niggas had no effort in that fourth quarter on the
No, I know, but when you're AD and you're
That's
sitting
all
back there, and then that three guard lineup is flushing everyone your direction, you just get frustrated. You know what I
You
mean?
get frustrated, man. Come on.
That 3-guard lineup is trash.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is like I'm not blaming it all on Darvin. He is a rookie coach. It's the Lakers' fault for not giving him better, experienced assistants. That's on them. But he's not learning quick enough because these mistakes are repetitive. So these mistakes that he's making, they're not. It's not like this is just going to start working. The personnel isn't working with what he's trying to do. So I don't know if he's just trying to keep those principles in play and hope that a trade gets the pieces that work those principles, but it's not working.
Let me ask y'all a question. Is he gay, man? Is him and Patrick Beverly fucking?
Man, I don't know about that.
God dang. Shit is ridiculous, man.
No, it's just do these coaches trust those? These coaches trust those. Like with the Vogel just had the same thing with Avery Bradley, right? Like it's just they don't feel they have another option, essentially. So
man, them guys poor. He doing the same lineup. That's how we lost last year. All them damn guards in Atlanta. Play some big boys. I would have put Toscano in the game for 2 minutes a quarter just to try to slow down your boy who was killing us.
He would have cooked Juan Toscano.
All right, but at least, hey, you got to do that. You got to make his legs tired. Got to do something. You just can't be a 6'1".
I don't know why they didn't play Rory more in the fourth quarter with Bron and AD.
Yeah, but see but that's on him. You know what I mean? So it's like my thing is like, see, the Pelicans are coming off losing 10 in a row. They lost like 13 or 14, right? All you had to do was just pin them down early. They would have quit, but you let them hang around. They got confidence, and then Ingram got going. CJ started early, then Ingram took over, and it's like you let a team like that who's like just ready to be put down. You let them hang around. They got their confidence going, and that's what it was. And then AD and Bron were played well, man. They had points, but they get tired, and these other dudes just weren't. They weren't, especially on the defensive end. They weren't doing their part.
Whose
and
fault
the
is
rotations
that?
were trash.
The coach. Bad lineup. Don't know who they want to play. But he just it's like I'm 5'8", and if one of you guys on here is 6'7", they put me on you. You gonna kill me.
I mean, sometimes it works when you got someone like a PJ Tucker. Sometimes, you can get away with it in stretches, but you can't have that be you can't go into the season thinking, okay, Patrick Beverly is our 3-and-D wing. Like, you can't think that that's a permanent solution.
That's the dumbest. That's why I want him traded. And then what he gonna do? He gonna put a Schroeder, me, and you out there.
No, but it's also not Pat Bev's fault that he's playing out of position. So that's not his fault either.
I know. Put them on the guards at 6'2", 6'3", or 6'4". Let them pressure them, and then that's when they really play. But don't put them on those 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". Come on, stop doing that, man.
They just need to do a deal, man. Like
they do.
ASAP.
We need a deal ASAP.
Yeah,
if we don't get no deal, we're not winning. We might even we can't even get a 10-game winning streak.
He ain't got too many options either because they depleted at the wing. So I mean,
man,
I'm gonna tell you something. Options.
They can win if this guy coach. We lost 5 games on the ref, and we lost 10 by dumbass. So you add that up. That's 15 wins.
Yeah, but the Lakers aren't the only team dealing with that. The Warriors got it way worse than the Lakers do with the refs this year. They're getting it's way worse with them. So it's like the other teams are going through that. It's just we just see it because it's happening to our team. We think it's just us, but it happens. The Lakers benefited on some bad calls too at the end of games. So if we're being honest, but they did get screwed like several times though, especially that Boston game.
But
that Memphis game, we got away with one. So like we did
get away with that.
Typically it balances out. It just feels like this year is just more crazier.
And then how you notice we go about 8 minutes left, second left, 10 seconds. He never fouls. And lo and behold, they tie the game every time.
There's a lot of coaches that don't do that. Yo, this dude said Dolan might be better than Genie, better owner than Genie.
Would you believe that the Lakers have a top 5 scoring bench in the NBA right now?
Yeah,
yeah. It's just they. I think it's just the rotations that like what he has on the. There's a lot. That's why I get frustrated with the coaching because there's a lot of things that work. It just they're not ever in the right place at the right time. So it's like at the end of the game, he doesn't just let a guy who's cooking be out there. He's just like, okay, here you go, let's go. This guy's having a great game. I'm gonna pull him out just to keep you happy. Like so, it's like there's a lot of things that the Lakers do well. That's why they're in these games to the end. That's why they're not getting blown out. But they just can't finish.
They just can't finish. Can't get over the hump. No, and I hate when the game close. Because the game close, I said, we need to be up 10 or 15. Because we don't, we're going to end up losing. We're going to find a way to lose. Hey, so it sounds like my Cowboys.
So with that being said, instead of the Utah, would you look at the Charlotte deal as well?
I think you got to look at all of them, man, and just see what they got to do something. Like I would take either one of those deals just to they need to shake it up unless they think that just like see I don't know maybe and I don't know this I just maybe Genie and Pelinka don't think Rob can get it that Bron can get it done anymore. Maybe they just think okay look he's putting bodies in seats chasing his record yada yada a la like Kobe at the end of his career when they knew he couldn't win but they extended him because you know. Maybe they're at that portion right now. Maybe they're like, look, he's not going to take us to where we need to go. Maybe they believe that. I'm not saying they do.
They dumb as fuck if they believe that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of teams that believe that. A lot of media people that believe that. I'm not saying I believe that, but I'm just saying if their train of thought is aligned with that, then maybe they're not looking to spend too much on this variation of the team. Now, I'm not saying that's smart or dumb. I'm just saying it could be part of their process.
They take teams to win championships.
That makes a lot of sense because really that's the type of moves that's how she's been moving this whole season. It's like she really don't believe in that. So what you're saying makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I really believe. I don't like I said I don't know this man, but I really believe that before they pulled the trigger on that Westbrook trade, I believe Bron and AD were told like, okay, this is your big play, like we're gonna trust you here, but after this, like we're taking over. Like it's not about we're not risking any more of our future for this team. Like we've done everything you've asked for. It did work once, you know, but like I said, this isn't a these aren't billionaires. This is a family owned team. And she doesn't have to, and it's not just in her pocket. She's got like 4 other siblings. You know what I mean? So she's the governor of it, but the money doesn't all go to her. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, like I think he was clearly told, which is why he's just been kind of passive aggressive. That's why he signed the extension. That's why he isn't going ballistic in the media. Is because I think they had that conversation, and they're like, if we get Russ and we turn away from the deals that we want to make, that are movable contracts later, if it doesn't work, if we take on Russ because you guys both want them, he's yours. Like that's it. We're not going to double down to get rid of him. We'll try, but we're not going to double down. And I think that's exactly what's happening.
I hope Bron forces his way out.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's not gonna force his way out, bro. Bron gonna honor his contract. He already said himself that he want to retire Lakers, so that doesn't make sense. Why sign an extension to force your way out? If anything, he wouldn't have signed the extension.
Like there's 2 things that are guaranteed. One, Bron isn't going anywhere, and as long as Bron is here, AD's not going anywhere. So this is our top 2 for the next 2.5 years.
Shit, one of you brothers need to be the GM. Go get it, Rob Pelinka. Man, let's do this Utah trade.
It's not Rob.
It's not Rob. Yeah.
It's not Rob, bro. It's Jeannie. Jeannie is more the problem than Rob.
Well, she need to get the hell out of the way, man.
It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Way easier said than done.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, dude. Like, and at the end of the day, like, if we're being fair, like Dre, like, if that conversation did happen, right? Do you blame her? If that conversation happened?
No.
So I don't either. So it's like,
you definitely can't blame her, bro. Because I mean, that's a lot of money to be investing in one player instead of because like they were about to do Sacramento deal.
Yep.
Because they really what AD and LeBron really wanted was DeMar DeRozan, but for some reason they didn't give him a 3rd year. So they then pivoted to the Sacramento deal. And right while they were doing the Sacramento deal, that's when the whole Russ thing came.
Well, see, the little thing this year, a lot of people say the Lakers wanted to be hard cap in 2021. and I agree with that. But I think they're missing out a point as to why. And that's because they came off the bubble where there was no fans in seats and there was no money there. So they wanted to be hard cap for that 1 year to recoup some money, not spend crazy. Then immediately the next summer they went right back into the luxury. So you see what I mean? So it's like they will pay. They've proven time and time again they will pay if they think they can win. So they will do it. And all that money that was tied into Russ, and the thing is they didn't want to go into a hard cap back-to-back years, and trading for DeRozan would have done that. They couldn't sign DeRozan outright. That was going to be a sign and trade. Kuzma was going to be involved. So they would have been hard cap back-to-back seasons and not be able to add on top of that to improve. I don't think the DeRozan deal was ever possible, bro. I think DeRozan thought it was, but I don't think it was at the finish line because they were about to do the Buddy deal and then the Russ deal. So the DeRozan deal was probably third.
Yeah, you're right.
We got a super chat. Smooth, what's good, Smooth? He said y'all blame here. He said the team she owned is losing.
Well, that is true. I mean, it does fall on her, right?
Yeah, but we gotta give it. I think people jumping the gun saying the Lakers dropped the ball. They have to wait till Thursday. Wait till Thursday, 3:00.
Yeah, you're right. We had no Thursday.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting on.
Well, I think the league knows the Lakers didn't drop the ball, but I think the league, but I think the league is going to have fun with that public pressure with Laker fans thinking they dropped the ball and try to leverage them. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, like, the league knows what's up. They know, because that came out last night, like late, and I told them last night, like, oh, this is bad because it's a local guy saying it. It's not a national guy saying it, and not Trevor Lane or not Laker Nation. They picked it up from the local LA beat writer. So it's like when the beat writers start saying it, it's way more serious. So it's that's when it kind of started, like, last night, and then but now all Laker fans are blaming, like I said, they're blaming Rob, they're blaming Jeannie because they didn't get Kyrie, but like I said, like, that's the problem. They're facing that type of pressure when a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of teams that didn't go after him for a reason.
Yeah.
Hey, another team that they can look at. Another team is Charlotte. Yep. Because, Michael Jordan, he likes Westbrook. And, I've been hearing about Westbrook could be traded for Scary Terry and somebody else over there. So
yeah, there's
that might be a possibility.
Scary Terry, Kelly Olynyk, and Miles Plumlee.
They had like so many, like me and Joe have done like probably 10 different variations of this trade. Like they could literally pick any four guys they want.
Oh,
like, yeah. And they don't have to give up both first round picks because they're taking on salary. So and Jordan is a way.
Gordon Hayward?
Well, that's one option. Yeah, I mean, if I know his health is an issue, but he's perfect to play next to Braun.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's basically like a grown up Austin Reeves.
Yeah. It's the same thing I said. Yeah, so he's like Austin Reeves 3.0. And they wouldn't have to give up all them picks. And Jordan is a way worse owner than Jeannie. So it's not like. So you could like, I could see that deal getting done. It just comes down to the Lakers if they want to pay, like, Rozier's contract is not. Gordon's only one more year. Rozier's is chunky. Like, that's a lot to.
He got 3 more years on his deal.
Yeah, that's a lot to take on. And he started the year really, really bad. Like, really bad. He was trash. Now he's turned it around. So.
But his contract not that much. It's a movable contract.
Well, they haven't been able to move him. You know what I mean? They've been trying to move him most of the season, and it's like. But I think it's easier to move than Russ. Facts. But it's not.
Russ on the last year's deal.
Talking about last year.
It's not like a team paying Russ $47 million right now. That's what people have to realize.
They're not.
They be paying Russ probably like $18 million right now.
Right.
But there are teams that think that Russ can't play somewhere. That the Russ can't play. Like the teams will think.
How many games Lakers got left? 28, something like that.
Yeah, 20, 30.
They got 2 more games before the deadline. They played one, right?
Is he gonna be gone or is he gonna be here?
They play Tuesday. I think they play 2 games before the deadline.
Tuesday and Thursday, I think.
Oh, they play after the deadline. So one.
I mean, they play Oklahoma Tuesday, right?
Yeah, so they play 1 game before the deadline. The one's right after the deadline.
Probably Wednesday, and they might get done.
And then fans gotta also understand they can't blame the Lakers for this Kyrie deal not happening.
Yeah, that's my point.
Brooklyn never wanted to trade him to the Lakers anyway.
So did they didn't want to trade him?
They never wanted Russ, bro. So like it's harder for you to make a 3T trade than what they just did with Dallas. See, they just traded with Dallas straight up. When you got to find a third team, you got to find the right third team that actually wants Russ and doesn't, because most teams wanted both picks. if they're gonna be taking on Russ. So you can't, and you only got 2 picks to give. So how's that gonna work?
Yep. And Brooklyn took a trade with players and picks. So they got players and they got picks. They got a combination. They wouldn't have got that with the Lakers.
Shit. So they got a choice. Either they do Charlotte, or I guess they're gonna have to do Chicago or maybe one of these other teams. I like Charlotte and Chicago.
See, that's the thing though, bro. The Lakers have a lot of they still have a lot of options, bro. So it's not over yet. They still
I like Charlotte or Utah.
Like, yeah, Zach, they've been talking. All teams are talking right now. So there's no telling what could possibly happen.
Yeah, and the Lakers have shown there's deals out there that we've never even heard of that can pop up out of nowhere. So
I want Trent Jr. though. That'll be perfect.
Hey, Ghost B. Hey, Ghost B. I'm with you on that one.
Hey, y'all, man. So y'all mean to tell me that Russ is not better than all them players that the Mavericks traded the Nets for?
Yep. Yeah. Russ is better.
He better than all them players.
He's not better than Spencer Dinwiddie.
yeah, I would take Spence right now.
Yeah, right.
And it's in combination though, bro. You got to think they didn't just get one; they got 2 players.
They got 2 players.
Russ is better than all them players and Dinwiddie.
Russ right now is not better than Spencer Dinwiddie though.
Man, you out your mind, bro.
Okay.
Spence is nice,
day,
bro.
Man.
Spence is
not. He is average, man. Why you think they traded him last time?
And Russ is average right now, bro.
Nah, Russ is listen, if Russ would have played last night with the Pelicans game, they would have won.
He played last night, bro.
He's the only. He know how to orchestrate.
He played in the fourth quarter.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he didn't. They shot him down, and that's where they went wrong at. That's what
he's the guy that kills us most in the fourth quarter, though.
Hey, yo, his turnovers.
But he was good last night, though.
His turnovers do. He makes kind of a lot of mistakes. But last night, and Russ been cooking. You understand what I'm saying? He's the person that orchestrates to throw getting 80 them passes, man. LeBron can't do it all the time. I'm telling you, man. Russ is cooking.
Russ was killing them, though. He was killing them. They was happy.
He had 15 points.
Let him read the super chat, bro.
When super chat come, that's priority.
All right, pardon me.
It says, it's all right. It said people are mad that the Lakers could have lost Austin, Max, Lonnie, and Thomas during the whole season plus 2 picks.
Hey, yo, man, I would have did that. That's easy. Kyrie, Irving, man, you gotta make that deal.
Yeah, I don't understand I don't understand this.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Hey, yo,
that's about giving all the picks just for Kyrie.
Well, no, but it doesn't. But they could have kept those guys other than Lonnie in the off season because Max is signed for next year. Austin, they have his rights. Lonnie's gone.
Thomas Bryant's probably gone too because he doesn't sell some money.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not reading this correctly. I just don't get it.
Hey, yo, Mavs
but have you seen Dinwiddie cook? Have you seen Dinwiddie the last 2 weeks alone?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, man, I know who Spencer Dinwiddie is. He's He's not better than Russell Westbrook. Period. You understand what I'm saying? But
career-wise, no. But right now, yes, he is. Career-wise, no. Right now, yes.
I will take Russ right now over Spencer Dinwiddie. And another thing, they gave up a 2029 pick and second rounders. Like the Lakers are y'all serious?
That's what our pick was.
They wasn't gonna give up them 2 first rounds for Kyrie.
No, I'm saying our pick was 2029 and 2027. So it's like we had
that was first round picks, right?
Bro,
but they got a first round pick.
But what you're not understanding is Brooklyn didn't want to trade him to the Lakers.
Yeah,
Brooklyn did not want to trade him there because that's where Kyrie wanted to go, and they didn't want Westbrook. So listen, what I'm saying, they didn't want Westbrook, bro. So that means they have to bring in a third trade, which makes the deal harder.
Hey, yo, what's my man do? What's the Laker Nation do? He said that they wanted to give up. They wanted Lonnie Walker. I mean, not Lonnie Walker. They wanted Reeves, and they wanted what's his name? Max. And the Lakers didn't want to do that. You supposed to do that,
right?
No,
why wouldn't you do that?
I read a report where the Lakers was willing to give that up, bro. But what I'm saying is the Brooklyn Nets never wanted to trade with the Lakers because they never wanted Westbrook, bro. They were just using the Lakers as leverage.
Yeah, they used the leverage.
So what happened was though they didn't want to come off of Reeves or Max Christie.
Both
they
of them.
easily could have pulled the trigger, but they didn't pull the trigger.
Well,
Shoot,
I think they wouldn't
either,
do those guys with the 2 picks. I think it was you had to choose one of
either
them.
one. Either one.
Yeah, that's
No,
exactly.
they
Yeah,
wanted.
that's what I
No,
mean.
they
That's what I
wanted
mean.
both.
Yeah, that would have been too much.
The
That would
judges
have been too
say
much.
either one or
Too
the
much to
other.
give up for Kyrie, bro. That's too
Yeah,
much.
that's
to
too
give
much.
up.
They wanted both.
No, it
No,
was
they wanted
it,
either or.
It was
So I
either
was
or.
on a ticket channel, and Ticket had one of his sources was talking about that it was either Reeves or Max Christie. So they had to pick one of them.
One of them.
So,
But they
man,
didn't want to go backwards because they got a winning record.
Yeah,
and they wanted to. The Dallas trade was better, man. Come on, man.
It was.
Stop playing around. I'm taking it. If I'm New Jersey, I'm taking the Dallas trade.
See, like Dallas, I think the Dallas trade was better. I just think I was wrong because I didn't think Dallas was going to offer it. Like I didn't think Dallas was going to roll the dice on it. So I felt that there were teams. I felt that there were teams out there that could make a better deal, but I didn't think they were going to offer like their highest tradable assets. Like I didn't think that was going to happen. So I was clearly wrong on that. So that's why I said Phoenix. Like they weren't going to offer Bridges. They weren't going to offer. I didn't think the Nets wanted Chris Paul. So when it came down to that, I figured, okay, well, Russ and those 2 picks are probably the best value you can get because these other teams aren't going to offer their best package. And then Dallas stepped up and did.
Hey, check this out. This is going to be some funny stuff. This is what I'm thinking. Now, guys, check this out. Now, I met Mike Cuban. He's a sneaky motherfucker. And what I mean, what if he do this? He said, okay, he told Kyrie, yeah, I'll do that. And say they don't win this year. It go bad. And then come the offseason, he say, well, I don't want to do the deal now.
Well, they haven't committed. I mean, I don't know if it's just, I'm just looking at what I'm reading here. They said Mark Stein said that they have not even committed to a 2-year extension, let alone the 4. So
he's taking a gamble.
They're writing it out. If what he's putting out there is, and he's Dallas based. So he's a national guy, but he's Dallas based. So that is, that's interesting.
Ooh.
But see the other thing, bro. I like that you touched on that is that they also have a thing out with an article. I don't know if there's an article out, but it's also that Kyrie he ain't trying to do the deal. He ain't trying to sign nothing yet. They're gonna have to have talks after the season. So what was hearing on another channel it was like Kyrie probably would have got like a 2-year deal, $80 million, and then probably like a 4-year deal, like 190.
198.
And that's some hearsay for 4 years. But they're gonna have to see. And then you still gotta look at Luka and Kyrie. They not no defensive players. Yeah. They're gonna be a contender and they're gonna be something to watch. But how they're gonna be defensively against other teams in the West.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's similar to what they had with him and Brunson, except they don't have Dinwiddie and Finney-Smith now to make that comparison, right? So it's gonna be interesting. And Dallas might not be done. They might be able to make some other moves.
Exactly. But they still have more assets to give up.
Cause see, they got 3 people that I just realized that I know they're not playing on teams now. Well, one of them he's playing overseas, and they got 2 other guys that's not on NBA teams now. And I'm kind of wondering if Dallas might go after one of these guys. Yeah, because one of them's a big man. 2 of them.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know their draft situation before or after this trade, so I don't know what they still have available to move.
They still got more draft assets.
No, I'm sure they have. I just don't know. I just don't know, like if they're pushed out, if there's pick swaps. Like I don't know their whole math on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of ways and a lot of things that still can happen in this offseason, bro. So Lakers fans shouldn't feel like it's over for the Lakers yet, because it's still a lot of stuff that can happen before next Thursday.
It's because they wanted the big sexy splash move, but I don't know.
Hey, and then the other thing is about with KD. I'm kind of wondering tomorrow if KD on Monday tomorrow might the Suns looking to try to acquire KD too. So if that happens, this should about to be real crazy for the next.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of teams calling Brooklyn right now for KD. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of teams calling.
If I'm KD, I'd stay.
But
I mean,
to be real and honest, I don't think a KD move would happen until at least the offseason, though. It would make more sense for it to happen in the offseason. The Lakers are the ones who really need to make moves right now. Like the Lakers need to figure out what they need to do because I mean, honestly, they just a couple pieces away from being some contenders anyway.
They need that Utah trade, man. Bad. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that definitely will help. That definitely will help. That'll fix their wing problem exponentially.
And now they could guard Kyrie. I mean, they could guard the Clippers wings because that's gonna be the most dangerous team, the Clippers. They could guard them wings. I ain't worried about Denver. It's the Clippers. Phoenix, get them out the way. I ain't worried about Memphis. And the coach, if he coached the right way, they will win. But I want him to get rid of Beverly too. Because I'm tired of that small ball. Shit, that's it. I'm sick of it. Because, you know, Mike Conley can hit them threes and he can run offense. Now you can bring Schroeder off the bench, Dennis Schroeder off the bench. See what I'm saying? And if you do not play Schroeder and Mike Conley at the same damn time. When you got all them guards that's 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Come on, dude. Is he that fucking stupid? Even Milwaukee didn't play there. I thought I was gonna get the Milwaukee line up. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing close to Milwaukee. Dang. Pitiful, brother. Well, we got to Thursday to find out, fellas.
Yeah. I was just looking at it, bro. And the Mavs got their 2024 first round pick available, 25 first round pick available, 26 first round pick available, 27, 28.
Okay, yeah. So they've got plenty to move. Has that been updated since the Kyrie trade?
Yeah, because it says right here. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Shit, the Lakers got draft picks too. Everybody, that's what I'm saying. The 27 is goddamn 2029. Man, come on. Get them young boys. Get Trent, Gary Trent. He with Clutch. He want to be with the Lakers. Damn. Ain't that?
Yeah, I mean,
But like you brothers have said, do they want to trade with the Lakers? That's the key.
I mean, it's still teams out here that will deal in good faith with the Lakers, as you've seen. I mean, it's still teams that will trade with them, bro. So it's still options. We're gonna see by Thursday. I mean, if they make some moves though, they're gonna be in a good position to make something happen.
And they need a 10-game win streak to get over the hump. I'm being honest with you. At least an 8. Go 8-0, they'll probably be the fifth. They'll be like the 5th seed. They gotta go on a winning streak.
Hey, Caleb Vincent, I don't really know about Jordan Clarkson, man. He kind of still inconsistent.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so it's been pretty much a crazy day, guys. Pretty much a crazy day, man. Nobody was expecting this move to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm be honest with you. I'm just glad that he didn't go to the Lakers or the Clippers because I did not want to hear that super team narrative, bro. And I definitely didn't feel like if he went to the Clippers, people would have kept the same energy about stacking the deck.
Yeah. I've always preferred the depth route. But I can't front. I wanted that deal because I just didn't know. It just felt like that was one of those deals that was kind of like perfectly aligned. Like they both kind of needed each other type of things. But now hopefully they can pull the one thing about it. Like I've said this multiple times too, is when Kawhi chose the Clippers, Lakers went in action immediately, and there was like 4 or 5 deals just back to back lined up. So I think that's what's going to happen again, hopefully, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah,
and that's something you got to give Rob credit for because he definitely made good moves then too. That 2021 team definitely could have competed if AD didn't get hurt. So I mean, you got to tip your hat off to him for that. If AD don't get hurt, who knows what happened? Maybe the Lakers repeat.
Yeah, facts. They probably do.
So besides like the Utah and Charlotte moves, I mean, what other moves would you guys like to see happen?
I don't know. I mean, the ones that were mostly kind of leaked, but I always thought that might be as a 13 option with Brooklyn. That was the Utah, Charlotte, and the Spurs deal. But those, like I said, there's probably things that have been talked about that hasn't leaked that we haven't thought about. That's definitely a possibility. But I'm not really sure. Those are the only ones that I've heard of.
Kareem, you still there?
I think he did.
Kareem.
So what other moves do you think Dallas should make to try to shore up their wing depth?
With their picks, I know they were looking to move McGee. I don't know if they have pieces left. Maybe like a Jay Crowder would probably be a solid move for them. But gotta look at what Phoenix is. I don't remember what Milwaukee's trade package became public. Gotta see what they have that kind of like rivals that. But they have picks, so they can make it work with that. It's just salaries, like swapping out. Guys, Phoenix is getting nothing from him, right? So he's not playing, so they may not need a ton of bodies. They're probably going to want some draft assets, and it looks like Dallas has that. So whatever salaries match that Phoenix doesn't have a problem with, we could try that.
I think they're going to end up just buying him out.
Well, I mean, after the trade deadline, yeah, you can see that happen.
Yeah, because I mean, right now, like with it being so close to the trade deadline, and he hasn't been moved yet. He's been sitting all season. I don't see teams giving an asset when they're like, "Hey, y'all probably just gonna buy him out anyway." So
I mean, they may just trade him for a second-round pick. You know what I mean? At that point, just to get something.
Yeah.
So
just to get something. Yeah, but I mean, it also depends on if teams is willing to do that. Because, like I said, if teams see that you're gonna have to buy him out anyway, I'd rather take my chances on the buyout market and not give up no assets.
Yeah, but I'm not. Man,
I wonder why teams are not more interested in Kelly. Kelly Oubre's hurt right now. I forgot he's still hurt. That's why.
Yeah, but he's not long-term hurt, right? He should be coming back soon. I think teams are interested, but it's just like I said, the Kyrie thing kind of held things up a little bit, and now things will start picking up.
Because everybody was killing the Lakers for not going to get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, and look, they don't nobody even want Buddy Hield right now.
Well, yeah, and the price is just like dropping. Same with like Houston's been trying to move Aaron Gordon for a year and a half, but they just can't get that first-round pick.
Yeah, I never understood why they wanted a first-round pick for Aaron Gordon. He's way past his prime.
Yeah, but that's what thing. These franchises just hold on and hold on and hold on.
Is John Collins still on the market, or did they take him off of it?
Oh, he's still there. I've been saying I think the Lakers could get him, but Dallas could get him too. Now that they're in a position where they've kind of got to get some pieces around those two.
And he would be a great wing. He'd be a great wing defender for them because he can defend the wing and he still can defend some forwards too.
Yeah, I just saw this came out right now that Brooklyn touched base with Toronto on a possible subsequent deal after the Kyrie trade. So on Bleacher Report.
Yeah, so.
But we'll see. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.
All right, man. You have a great one, man.
All right, you too, man. Thanks.
All right, Kareem. All right, bro. Y'all have a great one.